We are live one final time. 2025 season coming to a close. Hopefully we can see some people get put through a table or something of entertainment value today on the football field.
We're getting put through the table.
What's that?
We're getting put through the table.
I hope so. What's the difference in draft pick if the Jets win this game versus if they lose? I know if they lose, they can go up to pick 2 now with the Giants winning. How far back do they fall if they actually win this game is what I want to know. Because I've seen like 5, 6, maybe 7. I don't know how far with strength of schedule, how much it's changed from the 1 o'clock games, but
honestly,
if the Jets can find a way to fuck it up, they probably will.
Not a thought I have pondered winning this game.
I mean, the Jets will find a way to fuck you if they can. So, Chad, how we doing?
PT?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You too. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
When was the last game we did? The Ravens? Yeah, my work schedule was fucking crazy in December, so I was working Sundays, I was working late nights, so it was tough to get on here. I wish this was a 1 o'clock game. I don't know why it wasn't. Could have enjoyed the rest of our day. Shout out Giants for the help.
I feel like whenever they play at Buffalo, it's like a mid-afternoon game. It feels like recent memory. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, seeing all those articles yesterday about the 11-year anniversary. Wait, was it 11 years or 10 years? 10 years. 10 years.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't celebrate 11 years.
First year. Yeah. Fitzpatrick was there to see that one live. Still haven't recovered. Is Stefanski getting fired? Certainly seems that way. Browns finished pretty strong, though.
That was a nice win. Being the Bengals, they were trying.
Yeah, help the Jets. Brady Cook. Hopefully we're not watching 4 quarters of Brady Cook today.
Yeah, let Hooker play.
Yeah. I mean, what's his quarterback rating, like 10?
Oh, it's...
I saw somebody tweet something about his QBR. I'm like, Jesus.
You know, people are saying, thank you, Giants. Really should be saying thank you, Cowboys, because they pulled
back.
True.
That is true. Yes.
And they what haters? They wanted to see the Giants win. Absolute hater move by the Cowboys.
Giants showed up too, though.
Yeah, they did. They didn't blow it. As always, Jets winning the fashion battle. That's what we do.
Oh, yeah.
Showing off those nice unis on Twitter. That's our social media team's there for.
Yeah, in a 3-14 season, let's highlight the uniforms. Clown show. All right, let's get a little banner going. First play, handoff, first down Bills already.
So picking up calculations
in December.
That's Josh Allen. That's he just wanted.
Yeah, he got the start. Now he's out. Oh, 9 yards, no first down.
What a day of work for Josh Allen.
Must be nice.
So, by my calculations,
did I keep this banner?
Oh my God,
dude! When I saw, what was it, Gary Myers that tweeted out like the salary, $10 million a year for the next 4 years. They still owe Aaron Glenn. I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way Woody Johnson's gonna fire him now. Not after this year, probably not after next year either.
They're reporting it's already confirmed he's back for a second year. Did you see Samini's tweet?
What did Samini tweet?
Let me read it word for word.
I just saw Gary Myers put out the financial details for Aaron Glenn yesterday. I'm hearing
reporters said Glenn's coming back. And
Happy New Year, guys. Sorry, I'm a little late on the chat right now. Just trying to get the banner up.
So the Jets can go as low as 7. You asked earlier.
Oof. Damn. The Bills probably want that too. I mean, the Bills can't really move up, right? Or can they move from like 7 to 6 in the playoff seeding with the wild card? Because otherwise, if I'm the Bills, I'm like, I don't want the Jets getting picked too. I'd rather lose the game. Like if we can't move up in the playoffs. This is going to be a disaster, this game.
Score predictions. I'm going Bills 35, Jets 12.
I hate to say this, but I feel like the Jets are going to win like 9-6. And just a field goal fest. That's probably giving way too much credit to the Jets defense, though.
Yeah, way too much. Trubisky, remember that game where he just came in, he just threw a pop?
Yes.
Trubisky could light it up for sure. So here's Samini's tweet I was talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Aaron Glenn expected back in 26, but look for changes to staff. Jets didn't progress as much as anticipated. In parentheses, he writes, you might say they regressed, but expectations shifted after 0-7 start/trades. Woody Johnson still committed to Glenn, who deserves another chance.
Based on what? What has he shown? What has he shown this year that warrants another season, other than the fact that he's getting paid $10 million a year for another 4 years? And how he got that contract, I'd love to fucking know. Like, were the Jets just that desperate that nobody else was willing to fucking take the job? That they had to give him $10 million a year for 5 years?
Were the Saints going to scoop him up?
Nobody else was hiring him. First down, Bills into Jets territory. Just run the clock.
I couldn't believe that last part of that tweet. Who deserves another chance?
It's unbelievable.
Course, the replies were all like, what?
Based on what? What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. I hate that this is a 4 o'clock game. Wish we could have got this out of the way at 1 o'clock. And another thing to watch today, can the Jets become the first team in football history? No interceptions over a full season. The irony after hiring a defensive back as their head coach.
Hilarious. That's a record that can't be broken. It can only be matched.
Exactly, yeah. That'll never be broken.
History forever.
This defense is so fucking bad. And how about Aaron Glenn backtracking his fucking press conference last week?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't actually quit. He had the balls to say it after the game, and then somebody gets in his fucking ear and he's like, no, you can't say that.
After you watched the tape.
Yeah. Clearly a lot of effort on that tape last week. Yo, does Chris Harris have a massive booger? Did you see that?
He had something up his nose. What is that?
You saw that, right?
Is he like?
I thought he just had like a massive booger.
Has he got like a nosebleed?
It wasn't red.
No, he had something stuffed in his nose.
Who are the starting cornerbacks today? I don't even fucking know. This team is so bad, dude. I've never felt this little hope before. Like, even with all the draft assets that we have, they just have no leadership, no head coach, no philosophy, no scheme, no talent, no heart, no effort, no culture.
No hope. I can't even get excited about these
picks. There's none.
I can't get excited about picking a quarterback because how do I have faith in him being developed?
Have you met? Yeah. So I work with Gary. So doing the VFriend stuff. So yeah, when he's live, I'm usually helping out in the background. Sometimes I'm hosting some of the live shows on there. But I would love to see him buy the Jets. I mean, we talk about leadership from the top down. Having a guy like him at the top is exactly what the Jets need. Woody can eat the $10 million a year, but he won't.
He absolutely could.
He won't, though.
There's going to be better coaches available, too.
Yeah, Stefanski should be out there. I would even be okay with Kingsbury. Who knows if Tomlin or Harbaugh gets fired after tonight? Whoever loses.
What if this guy gets fired?
Let that happen. But again, like, why would any of the top candidates that we're talking about, why would they take the Jets job? Why would they work for Woody Johnson?
The only allure is the picks and, being able to build your team through that. You get your quarterback.
Yeah. And that's where I hate that they fucked up the tank yet again. We were all excited. They beat the Bengals, beat the Browns, beat the Falcons. Okay. Well, now we're going to miss out on pick number 1 again. Raiders will take Mendoza.
Wow. I cannot believe the Raiders. Like, if the Raiders play the Jets today, they'd win.
I think so. Especially if Geno's healthy. Oh, my God. Who got burned on that?
Dawson
Knox wide open. 10 yards behind the nearest cornerback. Was that Stiggers?
Hey, let's trade for Trubisky.
All right, so my prediction was wrong.
What? Which? The low scoring.
Yeah. Holy, who? 36. What are you doing? Oh my God.
Dawson Knox just made $100,000 with that touchdown.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He could get.
Good for him.
Oh, actually, he made $200,000.
So let's hear Aaron Glenn after the game fucking talk about this team actually still giving effort. The Bills just fucking walked down the field. 7-minute drive. Couldn't have looked any fucking easier. There's nobody even in the picture in a Jets uniform.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
I knew they were going to score the first drive. I think it was like plus 130 for them to score on the first drive.
The head coach is the problem, absolutely. But, I mean, ownership, I think, is clearly the biggest problem with why this has happened for so long. Head coach is, I think, the biggest problem today with this team. You've got guys regressing all over the place, especially on defense.
You're being too negative, PT. I'm waiting for someone to say it. I'm waiting. We do have Aaron Glenn defenders out there, you know. It's not his fault. It's the talent.
No, it's still too early. It's still too early. This was his first year. It wasn't his guys. He needs more time. You can't rip him, you know. I mean, is anybody rooting for a win today? Honestly, I think we're all on the tank for today, right? It's a difference in dropping about 5 draft picks.
For the culture. A culture win.
Oh my God. I would take Gruden as well.
The funniest quote is, Brady Cook gives us the best chance to win. That's the funniest.
That's hysterical.
If that's what you...
That's fucking hysterical. And I think there was also reports today that they're definitely moving on from Fields. So that's what, $30 million they wasted on that. Because we didn't want to take on the Aaron Rodgers cap hit. You know, let's just flush $30 million on Fields.
That was the guy you identified. So, good eye.
What are your thoughts on clueless Mike Tannenbaum defending? Why do you think Tannenbaum's going to defend Aaron Glenn? He was part of the fucking process.
He hired him. He has to die on that sword.
He has to defend him.
He can't go back on that and say anything negative.
I said that.
He'll look like an idiot.
Too. I mean, what kind of ass backwards approach is that to take your previously fired GM and let his company run the search for your new GM and head coach?
Only the Jets. Only the Jets. No other organization's doing that.
We were on the keep Sam side of history. We were right. I enjoyed watching that game last night too. Sam Darnold just balling out. Back-to-back 14-win seasons. Only other quarterback in history to do that, Tom Brady. But no, he was the problem also.
Now listen. Sam.
That shit looked like it hurt.
Oof.
Oh.
Sam's been good, but personally for Sam, he has some demons to overcome in a big game.
Oh yeah.
He has to do that.
No doubt. Peyton Manning did too for his first 7-8 years until he finally won. I'm glad the kid got his career turned around after what the Jets did to him. Between Gase and then just no O-line, no receivers, he needed a full reset, and I'm glad he got that.
That could have been the Jets with Sam and Jackson Smith and Jigba. How about that?
Yep. Or they could have just stayed at pick 2, taking Jamar Chase instead of Zach Wilson that year. Woo. Or traded the pick for a whole bunch of picks. Here's our team MVP, Isaiah Williams. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm fine with it. It's a nice story. He did get cut and then came back, and look at him. Outstanding.
It's just sad to me that there was nobody better. And there really wasn't.
That's sad.
Other than maybe Nick Folk or McNamara. But your options were limited to special teams. You didn't have anybody on the offensive or defensive side of the ball worthy of it.
When you talk about guys that were developed, I think it stops there. Isaiah Williams. You found the gem in that.
Yep.
You know? But what else,
Sam almost got ruined. He did get ruined here.
He did. Oh, absolutely did. He had to be rehabbed.
Yeah,
elsewhere.
it took what, like 3-4 years between Carolina and then San Francisco as a backup, then to Minnesota. It took him a while to get right again. He always had the talent, though. Chody said he was going to build a line for Sam. Yeah, never happened.
Yeah, I'd say Membu.
Good to see you as well.
Solid year for Membu.
Yeah, yeah.
I think most of the O-line except for Simpson.
Yeah, Simpson with all the penalties, he can go.
He's got to go, yeah.
I'd like to see AVT back, even with all the injuries.
He's like, if you have him, you have him, but don't expect it.
Yeah. That's right. Or they could have taken Sewell at 2 in that draft instead of Zach Wilson.
Oof.
Yeah. If Sam wins the Super Bowl, that will hurt. Anything else doesn't matter. It wouldn't hurt me to see him win it. I'd be proud of him.
You think
What's this penalty? What's this penalty on?
12 men in the huddle. Oh, Aaron Glenn is pissed. Way more emotion than I saw last week. Where was this?
Maybe he knows he's getting fired. He just doesn't give a fuck.
No, I think he feels better that he knows he's staying now.
Maybe you're right. I'm trying to talk myself into some hope in the next.
You are.
I'm really trying to speak it into it. There is no rationalization for this motherfucker coming back next year.
It's happening.
This might be the most emotion that we've seen from him all year. Was he screaming at coaches right there?
Should we be
rooting week for fucking 18 to see this from him? Come on, dude.
What if we lost 50 something?
What the fuck is that? What is that play call? 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage and not even close on the throw. Get Brady Cook out of there. This is what they get for not drafting a fucking quarterback.
That was a Zach Wilson throw. Whoa.
That was worse than Zach.
Yeah, Zach would dirt it.
My God.
All right, put Hooker in.
Yeah, I've seen enough of Cook. He's fucking terrible.
Hooker.
So we need at least 2 quarterbacks next year. We're probably going to need a replacement for Breece Hall when he walks. Is Braylon Allen even going to be healthy?
I think Breece wants to go elsewhere.
Imagine if we traded that second overall pick and leveraged that for the overall pick in 2023 and got CJ Stroud. Anyway, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yep, indeed. And the thing that really pissed me off was that the Dolphins were picking number 3 in that draft right behind the Jets, and they ended up trading with the Niners who wanted to move up for Trey Lance. So if the Niners were willing to move up to pick 3 to get their quarterback, obviously they would have moved up to pick 2, and they had the relationship with the Jets and Saleh, who had just taken the job.
I don't have faith in any of these QBs that turned out to be good being as good here. I really don't.
That's true too.
I just think I think CJ Stroud would just be like another Sam Darnold.
Yeah. And then he'd have to get his career resurrected somewhere else. Yeah.
That's why I'm not even excited about Dante Moore. He has potential, but we're not.
Do we want to see Aaron Glenn draft a quarterback?
Yeah. And let's say
especially if he's already on the hot seat.
Let's say the rare it is there are rumors out there that the Raiders are higher on Moore. I don't know if you want to believe those rumors or not. It does sound very Raider-like.
Yes.
To not go with the consensus and be like, we'll show you. Actually, Moore's a better guy. And then even if the Jets lock into Mendoza, I'm still not confident. Even though I think he has the tools. I don't think we can.
So you just said it though. He has the tools.
Yes.
Zero faith in Aaron Glenn to coach him up or to build him up. So then you just let him sit for a year. If next year is a complete disaster like this year was, you fire Aaron Glenn, you bring in an offensive coach, and you have Mendoza and probably still another top 5 pick. So you could say you could have Mendoza or you could choose another quarterback, whoever you want, or do both. Go quarterbacks back-to-back years so you fucking get it right.
I'd feel good on that. A quarterback sitting, learning, doing all that. But this guy is going to be so desperate next year with whatever quarterback he has to win games. And I don't think it's going to happen. And he might. There might be a case where it's just the same exact repeat from this year with a very horrible start. And then you're sitting there wondering, when is this guy getting fired? And the pressure's on, the it just keeps cooking up. The temperature keeps going up, the hot seat. And then you're in the same position you were with Saleh, where you're like, probably should have fired him before the season starts. Hey, we get rid of him mid-season, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. Snowballs.
It's the hamster wheel that we keep running on. It's a never-ending cycle.
It's insanity.
The timelines never match up with talent, with coaches, quarterbacks.
And I do think Dante Moore comes out because I think there's more money in him coming out now, being the second guy, or he could even be the first guy, instead of staying back another season, maybe lowering your value for next season with more quarterbacks coming out.
Yeah, could do that.
I'm not sure if the nil is as good as being the second overall pick being taken. You know,
I want nothing to do with Kyler Murray.
No thanks.
Bart Scott said the team should have kept Rodgers, and appreciate the super chat, Dante. Team should have kept Rodgers and drafted Sanders to sit behind him. I'm not sure I like that plan or if it would work, but at least it's a plan. The season looked like a plan was never thought of. Agreed.
That's kind of what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Aaron Glenn, right from the get-go, was intimidated by a leader like Aaron Rodgers, didn't want anything to do with, the media stories and everything else that came with Aaron Rodgers being the quarterback of your team. So he said, thanks, no thanks, to a guy that was a leader in your locker room, to everybody other than maybe Garrett Wilson, and decided on Justin Fields, saying that he wasn't coached right elsewhere. We're going to coach him up to his full potential, and it blew up in his fucking face.
Oh, he didn't just say that about Fields. He said that about a lot of players that were under salary.
Oh, yeah.
The whole team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the way they handled Rodgers, you just knew this coaching, this regime, just clown show.
It really is. We're going to suck next year, too, so I don't care if Moore goes back. We will just get our guy in 27. This team needs football players. I mean, you're not wrong. The roster is completely barren right now, and if you don't really know the direction of your coach or what your offensive system is going to be in another year or two, it's not completely wrong to just go best player available, but I wouldn't be opposed to taking a quarterback and just having him sit until you do find your head coach.
Yep, I'm with you. But I just on Moore, I just meant him personally, individually.
Yeah.
It would be the best move for him.
I haven't watched a ton of tape on him.
Oh, well, get ready, baby. These college games coming up. Woo.
Usually I start really diving into the film in like February, March, getting ready for the draft.
You got Oregon, Indiana, Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Moore versus Mendoza.
Ooh.
For the second time this year, actually.
Wow. Might have to stream that.
That'll be fun.
Might have to stream that. Yeah, this will definitely go down as one of the most unforgettable Jet seasons. I mean, this one's right up there. The Kotite years, the Gase years. This goes right up there. Please get rid of Engstrand. I'd be fine with that too. He's shown very little as well.
I remember when I was actually hyped for him, like early on in the season.
I didn't get hyped for anybody this season.
Do we have an old coordinator? That didn't last long at all.
That first week, yeah, it was exciting. With
yeah.
You're like, all right, maybe. And then reality set in.
Where did that offense go? Down the toilet.
As Fireman Ed said, starts with the owner. That's what we've been saying for many years now. There's a terrible culture that is festering inside of that building, and it starts with ownership. It starts with the yes men, the suits, and everyone else, and it trickles down to the head coach, the locker room. Guys don't want to be here. Guys come here, they collect a paycheck. There's no pride in being a Jet. The days of, guys like Blowout Powell, Kotchery, guys that actually represented the uniform, represented the city, that doesn't exist anymore with these guys.
Sad what we've become.
Yep. Do you think the players even want Glenn back? I think the players are probably indifferent. Most of them probably won't even be here next year anyway, so I don't think they care.
Right?
Interception today? Nah, definitely not.
Hell no. No chance. No shot.
Rodgers had his chance last year and only won 5 games here. It was time to move on. Fields wasn't the right answer, but neither were keeping Rodgers. I felt keeping Rodgers was the right answer just because they needed somebody to actually try to change the culture here. And I do think he was trying to do that. It may have made some people uncomfortable, but the attention to detail, like the Mike Williams thing with staying on the red line and all that, like to me, that was important. Like that's why we've sucked for so long. We don't pay attention to those little details. From coaching, quarterback, system, all of it. So having somebody that can maybe do that, make guys a little bit uncomfortable, hold guys accountable, since the coaching staff doesn't do that, I thought maybe it was what they needed. And you look at last year with the field goals, the defense, the whole team was fucking a disaster last year. Oh my God, they almost had it.
Wow.
Fucking blew it.
Wow.
That was their one chance. That was their one chance for an interception, and they blew it. They fucking blew it.
Tipped by the receiver. That's very tough.
Yeah, that would have been tough, actually.
That was that was tough.
I'm not on the fire Aaron Glenn train, but I wanted Flores. Imagine, I bet he would have been chomping at the bit to beat the brakes off Miami. I mean, I think Flores would have definitely been better than Aaron Glenn. I don't know how much further he would have moved the needle or whether or not he could have solved the quarterback issues, but it certainly could have been worse. Couldn't have been worse than what we're watching now.
I like Flores. I definitely think he has a chip on his shoulder, too. I think we need an offensive guy, don't you? You got to find that offensive guy.
I think so, too. I think so.
Or at least, CEO type.
Yep.
Something.
Yeah, seeing what Ben Johnson is doing with the Bears, I mean.
Oh, Ben Johnson was the Lions after all, huh?
Yep.
Look at them. Look at them. Don't tell me
Yep.
it's losing Aaron Glenn. Don't tell me it's that.
Yep.
It's not. And look what
That's
he's done
why I'm
with the
kind of
Bears,
intrigued
bro.
a little bit about Kingsbury with how
Yeah.
the Commanders looked last year. Daniels has been a little banged up this year.
Yeah. What the?
What happened?
What?
We got a fumble? What?
4th down? Wow.
Oh, that was 4th. They didn't get it? Wow. A brief moment to celebrate for the defense. What up,
Phillips has been nice this year.
What the hell is wrong with the Rangers? Don't even know. I barely watch the Rangers at all. They're not watchable either.
The winter, man, they should play outdoors all the time. Winter Classic. They're like undefeated outdoors. One thing I want to say about Rodgers is that, this team was just not good around him this year if he would have came back, but he is playing for a playoff spot later on tonight.
Yes.
Just in case anyone didn't notice.
Yes. And that was the
TV.
larger point that I don't think people were understanding in the offseason. That, like, he was a winner his entire career. He came into a bad culture. Maybe he wasn't everything we hoped him to be. Maybe he wasn't the god that he was supposed to be. But he walked into a bad culture, tried to change it, has since left, and is now, like you just said, playing for a playoff spot tonight after winning his entire career. So, like, we're going to look at him, point the finger, and say, you were the problem. You were the bad guy. It was your ego. You were the one that was wrong for throwing the ball to a fucking Hall of Fame receiver in the red zone because it pissed off Garrett Wilson. Is Puka Nacua complaining right now at the Rams? Does he have any issues?
Bruh. And when Adams is playing, I think the Rams are the best team in the NFL. And when Adams is suited up.
You can't tell me that Rodgers and Devontae Adams wouldn't have made a little bit of difference on this team. Just the mindset going into the year.
Garrett Wilson still had a great year. Even with Adams. Yep. I don't get it. I thought that was very diva-ish of Garrett, to be honest.
Very much. Pick 6 coming up? I don't think so. Culture is BS. Every coach brings their own. Yeah, and what Aaron Glenn has brought has not been good. Need a new defensive coordinator and an upgrade on quarterback coach. I'm curious to know, like, how does Aaron Glenn not have his own system? Like, he deferred to Steve Wilks. He let Steve Wilks run his own system, even though they didn't have any experience together. Like, he doesn't have his own system that he can put in play and actually call plays on defense as a defensive-minded head coach.
He said that he was, like, helping out, what's our new D coordinator's name again? I forgot about it.
Harris?
He said he was, yeah, he said he was helping him out, like, install, like, game plans. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Fucking own that shit, man. You're the head coach.
I don't know, man. Well, a little cold for Aaron Glenn today. He's not his usual getup. It's
Yeah, I know.
you had to put a little
chilly.
sun extra on.
A little chilly. Damn, that went nowhere. It's Joe Willie's fault. Yeah, the curse of Joe Namath. Rodgers would at least be able to groom a rookie quarterback, and we are paying him for the next 2 years, so why not keep him? Again, like the idea of saving cap space for future seasons and not putting out the best product to win in 2025, that was what pissed me off right from the beginning this offseason. You can't tell me that you're serious about winning when you make a move to get rid of a Hall of Fame quarterback and you say, you know what, Justin Fields, that's my guy. That right there said you're not serious about winning.
Rodgers' reaction to like Quinnen and Sauce getting traded would have been hilarious.
Yep.
By the way, I want to answer Joey's question in the chat. The Jets do not have a chance of getting the first pick. It is the Raiders.
Yes. They can get up to pick 2, or they can fall as far as, I believe, 7 or 6.
2 to 7, yeah.
Ugh, man. I think we're going to be okay. What was that? Can we just get Brady Cook out of there?
Careful what you ask for. What if Hooker goes crazy?
Oh, my God. Then they don't draft a quarterback because they got the answer in Hooker. Can you imagine?
Then we're all hookers.
Oh, my God. Could use a hooker. It's been a while since I've been on a stream. Are you just as sick about the Mets losing Alonso and Diaz? I'm not too happy about it. I was more upset, actually, about Brandon Nimmo getting traded.
Yeah, wow. Really?
Yeah. I think Alonso you can replace defensively. He's not that great. He'll give you his 30 homers, 250 average, but yeah, Diaz and Nimmo I would have liked back. Alonso, good homegrown guy, but I don't think he moves the needle too much.
I think you're like the minority. I think most Mets fans like the opposite. They wanted Alonso and Diaz, and they're okay with Nimmo going fine.
Well, yeah, because he's a fan favorite. Yeah. Nimmo was too, though. Yeah, I'm done with the Brady Cook experiment. We need to move on from this.
Yeah, I think I was done like 2 games ago.
Just need a priest. Yeah. Just need Jesus and a whole lot else. No, it is 7-0 Buffalo. First drive, right down the field. 7 minutes. Dawson Knox, wide open touchdown.
Easy.
Last year was the first year in 40 years I considered either just stopping being a fan of football or rooting for another team. After this fiasco of a year, what do I do, chat? I wouldn't root for another team if I were you. I just think that takes like the whole fun of it, like out of it. If you're a Jet fan and you've sat through however many years you've sat through of losing football, like why just hop on to another team and be able to enjoy winning that way? Like to me, that just takes the fun out of it. So if you don't like football anymore, maybe stop watching football. But rooting for another team, I just feel like that's, I don't know. It wouldn't feel the same.
Get a college football team, that helps.
Could do that. College football. Could do that.
Get your fix on Saturday, and then watch a mess on Sunday. But no, being a Jets fan, watching this game's like, you have to watch like another game during the day to like watch actual competent football.
Yeah.
Because this is not it.
How do you guys still support this team when the owner is raising ticket prices and spitting in the face of the fans? I don't understand. This is as much support as I do at this point. Like, I do this for the chat to interact with our fans, talk with Romeo. Like, I don't do this because I want to sit here and watch the Jets for 3 hours anymore. Like, I gave up my season tickets. I've been a lifelong season ticket holder. My dad's had them in the family since the early 80s. So this was the first year that not only did I not have season tickets, I didn't go to any football games at all this year. First year that's ever happened in my life, or at least since I was like 5 years old. So my support is definitely dwindling. I'm always going to be a fan, always going to root for the team. But as far as spending my money and going above and beyond, like doing extra time, extra videos, going to games, going to events, like they've taken all the fun out of that.
Heard that. Understand that. There were a couple of weeks here where we didn't do a game stream, and it's like, I can't watch this shit by myself, man. This shit is
it's depressing.
Oh,
Like I feel bad for these people that actually traveled out there, that have spent money, maybe even bought these tickets months in advance, hoping this was going to be a big game, and like, look what you're left watching. And they've raised ticket prices like 4 times in the last 5 years.
hilarious.
And I look at
with
this.
the product that's
Look
on
at
the
this
field.
shit. Like I ask this all the time, but nobody could ever give me an answer. Like, what is the one benefit to being a Jets season ticket holder? Because you don't get playoff access. They don't send you any fancy ticket packages or any perks that go along with your tickets. They're worthless after a month of football when the team's out of it already. You can't give the tickets away at this point in the year. So, like, what's the benefit? You don't get playoff tickets. You haven't in over 2 decades. What reason should you be a season ticket holder?
Stadium's full of the opposing team's fans.
Yeah, that too. You had Drake May fucking MVP chance last week. And that was the last home game for the Jets last week. Like, they couldn't have done anything for, like, even some of the fans sitting in the upper deck. Like, give them a call, like, some lifelong loyal fans. Hey, we want to move you up this week. Stadium's going to be empty. Like, just little shit like that to try to give back to your loyal fans. And I even said in the separate video I did, I don't know if you talked about it on the stream, with the halftime kicking fucking incident.
Yes.
How they tried to revoke, like it's little shit like that where it becomes a fucking PR disaster. Then the Jets try to rectify it instead of just doing the right thing and letting this girl try to kick for $100,000 to honor her late father. No, they had to revoke that right from her, make it a fucking PR story, and then give it back. Like they never do the right thing or the good thing in the interest of the fans.
Look at Trubisky, man. Josh who?
Untouched.
Ray Davis looks like Thurman Thomas out there.
Seriously.
It don't matter. It don't matter who you plug out there.
Really doesn't.
This team sucks.
They are so bad. I'm sure Aaron Glenn will tell us again. It wasn't the effort today. Yeah, what's one more losing season, you know? At this point right now, if you had to put a number on it, how many seasons is the streak going to go up to?
Good Lord.
So this is year 15, no playoffs. Are we talking like 18? Are we talking 20, 25? Like, how much further do you think it's going to go?
And you know what makes it worse is that the Patriots have found their guy. They found their coach.
Exactly.
Bills,
So
Bills
they're not going anywhere. Bills are not going anywhere for a while. Yep.
So you're automatically like, you're lucky if you're fighting for second or first. You know?
Mm-hmm.
No core. Nothing to be hopeful about.
Oh, trust me, D-Rock, I do not want to win this game. I just hate watching bad football. Hate seeing the team look like they just don't give a shit. Every time the Seahawks have the 1 seed, they make the Super Bowl. I think Sam is Super Bowl bound. I'm rooting for him. Let's see a Steelers-Seahawks Super Bowl. I will stream the fuck out of that. I will stream the fuck out of that game. I'll give you videos every week or every day leading up to Super Bowl week. That would be epic.
Oh, that'd be the funniest thing possible.
20 plus, make it 50. I really do think we're going to hit 20. I actually think we're going to hit 20 years. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs in the next 5 years. Because I think it's going to be at least one more year, possibly 2 more years of Aaron Glenn. And then once they rip that Band-Aid off. Because watch, they'll win like 7 games next year, convince themselves that the needle's moving in the right direction.
Games.
They'll win like 6 or 7 games, and they'll say, that's progress. They doubled their win total from this year. They'll talk themselves into 1 more year of Aaron Glenn.
I think Glenn is fired in season next year.
Do you think we'll break the Bills' playoff drought record? How many years was that the Bills had?
I don't know.
I want to say maybe like 17 or 18.
17.
Okay, 17. I think we will break that, yeah. Because we're not making the playoffs next year. And in all likelihood, probably not the following year either. Depending on what the head coaching situation looks like. And this is why it's so annoying sitting through this year. Like Jacksonville, Panthers, Bears, even the Patriots, all teams that were not good last year, they fucking figured it out. In one season, they found a way to figure it out. And we're on year fucking 15 still trying to figure it out.
Can I read these 2026 opponents?
Oh, do we even want to know who we're playing next
Do
year?
you want to go through it?
Go ahead. I'm scared.
All right, I'm leaving out the division because you already know that.
Okay.
At home, the Denver Broncos.
Loss.
This is a good one. At home,
no.
the Raiders.
Ooh. They might actually win that game. Actually, Mendoza's going to fucking come into our building and light it up. You know that's what's going to happen. You know that's what's going to happen.
At home, the Packers.
Loss.
At home, the Vikings.
Probably loss.
All right, road games. The Chiefs.
Fuck. Definite loss.
I hope it's early. Mahomes not playing. Still losing a backup.
Yeah, there's no way they're beating the Chiefs.
On the road at the Chargers.
That's fucking loss.
At the Bears.
Loss.
At the Lions. Aaron Glenn revenge game.
Oh my God. Jesus. This is a brutal
schedule. Sucks.
Oh my God.
And then there's some yeah, that's
wow. Oof. Get your tickets now. Lock in your seats. This team has way too many holes to compete. You need a quarterback, a line. You needed to scrap your coaching staff. We're in a constant cycle of filling holes. 2 years coach, new GM fired. 2-3 years, new quarterback. Completely agree, dude. I was saying that in the video that I posted earlier in the week, that the cycle that they keep repeating, it never fucking matches up in terms of system, quarterback, right pieces fitting in. Like it never lines up, and you're always drafting guys and then having the next coach inherit them. Then you trade them again. Like even 4 years ago, we hit on 4 first-round picks, or if you want to include Breece Hall in that, you had 3 first-round picks plus Breece. That was supposed to be the core of your team going forward. And Sauce is already traded. Garrett's hurt. Breece is probably going to walk. Jermaine Johnson might have peaked already. We haven't seen much out of him this year. So like now you're already talking about resetting again. So the timelines just never match up. And that's my biggest fear, is that they're going to do the exact same thing again now. Aaron Glenn's going to make 2 first-round picks this year, him and Muji, and then possibly get fired after the year. Or you let them do 5 first-round picks in 2 years. And if the results aren't there, then you fire them. And the new guy comes in and probably blows it up again. Look at this fucking defense, dude. Look at this fucking defense. And they get a fumble. Oh, my God. Of course they do.
Random man. You want us to talk about the game?
Oh, my God. There's a game on right now?
What is there? There's a game? Look at this.
Tell me he was down. Oh, he was down. He was down. We're good. We're good.
Was that
said last year, if they don't make the playoffs, we're looking at least 20 years without playoffs.
By the way, I see people talking about, hey, we could get Arch Manning next year. And I like Arch Manning.
Yeah.
The way he's gotten better during the year. Do you think his family would allow him to be a Jet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
They would allow him to be a Giant, not a Jet.
Yes. No way.
Yep.
No way.
I mean, Peyton Manning had that chance. He didn't want nothing to do with it. I cannot imagine that they would allow him to come to the Jets. Another almost pick. Gabe Davis got a hand on it. 3rd and 20 now coming up for Buffalo. Can we get some halftime cooking for old time's sake? I do have some positive cooking update news potentially coming soon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm finally settled into a new apartment, so I think the cooking series might be coming back in a big way. In a big way. How do we win 6 games next year? We can't even get a lucky interception. I mean, they won 3 this year. They had other games in the fourth quarter that they could have won. I'm not expecting 6 wins. I would not be shocked at all if they won like 6 or 7 games and then talked themselves into bringing back Glenn.
Not after I read those opponents. There's still more opponents to be.
Wait, what is this? Too. A flag on third? No. What is this?
Personal foul. Face mask.
Glenn is just shaking his head.
Way to go, guys.
Unbelievable.
Oof.
Bro.
Kadron Smith. Who are these guys?
Who? It's not Patron Smith?
Yes.
I need some fucking Patron. Man. Sounds like you're not trusting the process. I'm definitely not trusting this process. I tried to for many years. Bills had 17 years, Browns 18, Saints 20, Cards 25? What?
25.
Really? Now I gotta look that up.
Bang Mateo, I think 100% more's coming out. 100%. He's the first or second quarterback taken this year. His stock's never going to be higher. He'll get paid.
From 1949 to 1973, the Chicago/St. Louis Cardinals did not make the playoffs. Jets may top that.
2 cities got to share that pain.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought this up too. All right, this is the last game in the stadium for the Bills. New stadium is about to open up.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Maybe, just maybe, we can get the fuck out of MetLife. The giant air conditioner that has not seen a home playoff game since the Jets moved in there.
Uh-oh.
And Ty Johnson, boom. Why didn't I bet Ty Johnson to get a touchdown today? Didn't he get one last game too?
I didn't see. I don't think they had any props up. They didn't know like who.
Yeah, last night when I checked, there was nothing.
Yeah, week 18 is like only few games they put props up for. But I definitely would have bet all these running backs to score a touchdown. Are you kidding me? You can't stop the run for shit.
Yep. Should have traded Brees and Garrett. Totally wrong. I wouldn't have been upset if they went with the complete teardown. Once they decided to trade Quinnen and Sauce, then yeah.
I don't want to trade Garrett. Well, Brees, I understand. He wants to get out of here.
Yeah.
Skedaddle.
When can this team start cutting players, getting rid of the stink of some of these losers, and sign good players? March? ? This team has a long fucking way to go. And like the thing that I think is really concerning is that you had players that, at least from the outside looking in, were deemed as pretty talented, and like Quincy Williams, Jamie and Sherwood, and they have gone completely backward in this system under Aaron Glenn. So
and who is that on? That's on coaching.
Exactly.
And the coaching was so arrogant. We're gonna make these players better. We're gonna really coach them up.
And even with Brandon Stevens, also giving him $12 million a year. Cisco got what, like 1 year, $8 million.
I forgot.
$10 million. I forget. Like they've got nothing out of their signings. So yeah, the coaching staff, I don't think can coach these guys up.
Bad free agent signings.
But I don't know what good free agents are even going to want to come here. I mean, cap wise, they have money.
Pay the jet tax.
Yeah, there's always going to be a jet tax. But I don't know what good free agents are choosing the Jets right now. And it's sad to think that there was some talent on this team. I mean, offensive line, I think solid. Sherwood, Quincy, I like. You came into the year with Quinnen, Sauce. You had enough to work with that this shouldn't have been a 3-win team. You guys got to let me know. I'm freaking terrible at updating this banner. Bring Glenn back. Why?
Oh,
Yeah, I know Fireman Ed had some great rants. I didn't get a chance to listen to them, but yeah, if anyone wants to give me a quick little synopsis of what he said, I'd love to know. I'm sure he's not done with the Jets. I mean, he's always going to be a fan. I'm always going to be a fan. But how much we invest financially or time-wise into our fandom, I think may be changing going forward until we start seeing some results.
Results.
More is not coming out, as the word McShay said also.
Somebody has to come out. I mean, you gotta get, there's money out there to get paid.
Yeah.
It'll be the second overall pick. Or first.
Wait.
Not rule out the first.
Tell me this isn't true. Please, somebody tell me this is not true.
No.
Jets Twitter posted a photo with the caption, 1 possession game after 1.
Yes.
My God. The Jets social media
11
team,
minutes ago. Wow.
I get it. It's not an easy job, Jets social media team this time of year. But some of the things that they put out every year this time of year is just fucking embarrassing. Like, have a little bit of a pulse of what's going on with the team this season. What the record is. The importance of this game to fucking lose, not to win.
They really did.
Exactly, Aaron. What free agent is going to come here? You'll probably have to overpay. If anybody good even wants to come here.
Yuck.
Aaron Glenn built for nothing. Appreciate you, Jose. Happy New Year, bro. Hope you're doing well.
You the man, Jose.
I still can't believe he said that we were built for this shit.
That's funny. Who want to fly with the New York Jets?
First time on the stream for quite some time. How you guys been? We're chilling, Carlos. We're chilling, counting down the minutes until this miserable season is over.
I have no hope. No hope.
I mean, there really is none, though. Like, in past years, you could at least talk yourselves into, like, trying to believe in something. And I know some people are trying to talk themselves into the 5 first-round picks. Aaron Glenn's first year can only get better. I'm just not there. This team has so far to go.
I love what they've done collecting the picks. I was in favor of those moves. I just don't have faith in the picks, being coached up and developed. Not under this regime. Maybe the next regime. But I want to get on to the next head coach. I think Glenn should absolutely be fired after 1 year. I don't think that's unfair to say. I don't think he deserves a second year. No, nothing is deserved. No.
What has he done to warrant
that? Was already here regressed.
And it's not like he comes from like
a
proven background or anything. Like, the Lions defense wasn't exactly great while he was there. He'd never been a head coach before. We don't know if he could develop a quarterback. We don't even know what his defensive system is because he let Wilkes run it for most of the year. He was supposed to establish a culture. He's done the furthest thing from it.
Losing culture.
Exactly. There's no justification for trying to bring him back.
The positives you could say for this year. What are the okay? Special teams, absolutely.
Yeah, special teams. Okay.
Give special teams coach a lot of credit. And then what?
Penalties maybe got better as the season went on, but they were a disaster early on.
I like the young lineman. I'll say that.
Okay.
But then you start grasping for straws. Like,
yeah. Like, what else is
what's
there?
after that?
There's nothing at quarterback. You have one wide receiver. Your best running back's probably going to walk. You have no pass rushers right now.
Oh, the pass rush. What? Oh, my God. What happened? McDonald, Jermaine, maybe you could give a pass to because he's still, recovering, I guess. But what happened to Will McDonald? This is awful.
He has games where he looks like a Hall of Famer, and then a majority of his games, you just don't even notice him at all.
Sherwood.
Jets have 0 passing yards in the second quarter right now.
No way.
Yep.
That's Stone Smart sighting?
Oh. Oh, there's a completion. Look at that. We've got 3 passing yards now. It's like even the guys that have been playing well, like Isaiah Williams, John Mechie, like good role players.
Mechie fell off.
He did, though.
Mitchell.
Even Adonai Mitchell, though. Like good role players, good, 4th or 5th receivers, but like these guys aren't moving the needle.
By the way, where's the Colts pick after today? That was a nice comeback by the Texans with Davis 15? Mills.
Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure
that defensive touchdown at the end.
I know. I needed them to cover, though, for my pool. They still missed on the cover.
So the Colts is at 17, but Baltimore can still lose. Detroit can. Well, I mean, Baltimore can still win. Detroit can still win. They're the 2 teams ahead of them. So it could go up to 15.
I'll take it.
Let me see what the Lions are doing. They are winning 12-0.
Okay.
And the Ravens can definitely win tonight.
That's a first down Jets.
Herbert.
Just run the clock. But yeah, most likely we are not firing this head coach.
Some reporters have, pretty much guaranteed it.
I was hoping that maybe if today was like really bad, like a 50 burger for Buffalo.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that would move the needle a little bit.
There's still time.
Yep.
We've got to get to like 28 at halftime.
Yeah.
I'll feel really good.
I mean, we know Woody Johnson. I mean, he can say one thing 1 minute and then completely backtrack on it the next. Ooh, a little move by Cook. Okay.
You can't get juked by Brady Cook, bro. Oh, wow.
Whoop. That was nice.
It's Judon, too.
Wow. The butt fumble was 13 years. No, I think it was longer than that, right? Was it?
Why are you bringing up this PTSD in the chat? What are we doing?
I don't know. I feel like it was longer than 13 years ago, right? Wasn't that like 2010 or 11? No, 2011 or 2012, somewhere around there.
What in the world?
Bring back bingo 2026. That may be the only way we get through streams next year.
And you're cooking.
Yes, which is definitely coming back. 3rd and 2. Handoff up the gut. Stop short. Punt it.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
He looks so excited. He had that one little outburst early in the game. He's been comatose since.
And that was on a penalty, right?
Yep. Yeah, the too many men in the huddle. Oh, that takes me back. Frank Gore up the middle.
Oh.
Those were the glory
that
days
season
of streaming.
Pissed me off.
Yep.
But this is worse.
4th and 1. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
He tried to do the Jackson Dart play from earlier.
Woody, please wake the fuck up. This guy has no idea what he's fucking doing, dude. What in pitch. The fuck, man?
That was fun.
That was an incomplete pass. It was a forward pass. Holy shit, man.
That was funny.
How the fuck did this team win 3 games this year?
One was special teams by themselves. The other was the ghost of Nick Mangold. He propelled us.
Yep.
And then what am I missing?
What was the Falcons, Bengals, and Browns?
Bengals, and then
yeah, the Falcons come back. Nick Folk with the 50-plus yarder.
Ah, yeah, the Falcons.
Yeah, in the last 2 minutes, they got a touchdown and a field goal.
What a weird team this year the Falcons were. Very weird.
Pats knew Vrabel was coming, so it was easier to fire Mayo. Even if we don't know anybody's coming, like Mayo wasn't the answer for the Pats, so they were able to move on. We know Aaron Glenn's not the answer for the Jets. Move on. Keep hiring coaches till you find somebody.
There will be someone available. Someone that is better. Someone. I
Can't be
guarantee
worse.
it. I guarantee it. By the way, Falcons finished tied for the division. 3-way tie, 8-9.
Wow. So that loss to the Jets crushed them.
Wow.
That loss to the Jets
Cost
took
of
their
the
playoff
division.
spot away, which is pretty wild.
What an NFC South thing to do, right? All three teams, 8-9.
Yep. Can only dream of that happening to the AFC East one day, where you can actually win a division that way. Yeah, Aaron Glenn is not going to step down. He's got $40 million left on his contract. That's not happening. Yeah, literally the only positive thing is special teams. So weird what's happened with McDonald too. I mean, he has these huge games, 2 sacks, 3 sacks, and then you don't notice him again. It's wild.
Oh.
I don't think the Jets actually could have hired Vrabel.
No.
I think they should have made an effort. I think they should have given him a blank check and kind of put the ball in his court to turn it down, but he wasn't going to take the job here anyway. All right, so Ruckert, fresh off his new contract, is now injured. Lovely.
What a difference he would have made, though, Vrabel. I really do think so. I don't think he goes out. I think he keeps Aaron Rodgers, Vrabel. Right? What do you think?
Wait, what?
You think Vrabel keeps Aaron Rodgers?
Wait, what do you mean?
If Vrabel's the coach. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I think he would have. Who else would he have brought in?
Not Justin Fields.
Exactly. Team really has been disgusting for a long time. It's fitting that this game's in Buffalo. I feel like that's where it like really started. Because the first couple years after the back-to-back AFC Championship run, like, okay, you fall off a little bit. You need some time to rebuild it. You know, that's normal for a lot of organizations to peak and then go through a couple down years. Fine. 2015, you had a chance. 1 win away from the playoffs. Here in Buffalo, they fucked it up, and they haven't even sniffed it since. I think it's been, a max 7-win season since 2015?
God.
Like, they haven't even come close since then.
But look at Trubisky. Oh, my, throwing darts. Dropping it in.
That was a beautiful throw.
To who? I don't even know who this is.
That was Quincy Williams in coverage again.
Is this a fullback?
Probably. All right, so Quincy can't even keep up with fullbacks now.
Yo.
Like, how is everybody falling off this much? According to Hughes, the Jets tried to hire Vrabel and give him everything, and Vrabel was interested, but the Pats job opened up. The Jets did try, though.
Right. Just terrible.
I mean, if Woody actually offered Vrabel a blank check, I would be very shocked. But that's what's needed, though. You need to find a CEO coach, give him a blank check, full authority to do whatever the fuck he wants, and then maybe things start to change a little bit. Because in all likelihood, any first-time candidate that's worth his shit, like a Ben Johnson or a Liam Cohen, they're not putting their reputation on the line for Woody Johnson and the Jets, no matter how much you pay him.
Wow.
Oh, how did he catch that? Damn.
They're going for it. Let's start down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Inside the 5. Damn, what a throw. What a catch.
Trubisky got some nice throws today.
He does. This defense can make anybody look good. You might be right, Aaron. Woody hates football. He just likes to own a team. It's a little play toy for Woody Johnson. And touchdown.
I didn't think he got it, but they'll just get it anyways.
I think he landed on Sherwood. That's why. I think Sherwood literally carried him into the end zone.
Let's see. I think you're right. That's hilarious.
Yep. He carried it. He's like, oh, you want to stop short? No. Let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Here, sit in my lap.
I'll take you there, bro.
Oh, God. That's so funny.
This is just the Bills backups. 21-0 on the Jets. Second quarter.
Gotta update
what
that
more
score.
Fucking evidence do you need, Woody?
It's gonna get worse.
Let me guess. Aaron Glenn's gonna tell us after the game. This wasn't about effort. Effort was there. I'm fucking sick of this shit, man. I swear, any content creators out there that are trying to push the whole you got to be positive thing this offseason, you got to wait and see how these moves play out, you got to wait and see how these draft picks play, like, shut the fuck up with that shit.
Yes.
It's been 15 years. Show us on the field that things are changing, but for the next 9 months, if you're going to jerk off the Jets and try to blow every move that they make, like, fuck that. I'm so done with that. Because they do it every fucking year. We praise every move they make, every draft pick they make, every signing they make. And it comes time to play football, and we fucking suck again. No interceptions all season. We hired a fucking defensive back as our head coach, and we have no interceptions on the whole fucking year.
What irony. Never done before. History makers.
That's what we do. We make history for all the wrong reasons.
I'm patient since 1969, before I was born.
Belief and moral victories. Yep, that is our mantra.
Moral victories.
Here's our team MVP. Got a lot of things to clean up.
Beat the Jets in the home debut at the stadium.
This is true. Jets have won the last 15 off seasons till the season starts. Right? If you only paid attention to like content creators, podcasts, videos, like Jet fans, like talking about the team in the offseason, we fucking dominate every offseason. But we never win.
And practice.
GM seems okay though so far. Respectfully, based on what? Because the free agent signings.
Free agents.
Yeah, the free agent signings between like Cisco, Stevens, fucking Stone Smart. Like we got essentially not Justin Fields. You could throw him in there. We essentially got nothing out of our free agent signings. How much of that was Glenn versus Muji, I'm not sure. Draft wise, Membu I like, Mason Taylor I like. Everything after that, including not drafting a quarterback, I'm not really sure.
The trading for picks, getting 2 firsts for Sauce, incredible. You can't turn that down.
I agree with that. But I think they were only in position to make that move because the season was such a colossal disaster. Like, you're not trading Sauce if you're, 6-3 or 6-2 or something like that. So
I think those moves, those trades are more Muji than Glenn because he's on the phone. He's the one talking, negotiating. So I give him credit for that.
Everyone and their mother knew Saleh was a lame duck. Could have fired him and hired Vrabel last year. That would have been the play. And at the very least, like the thing where that they fucked up even worse was firing Saleh after 4 games because that completely tanked any chance of doing anything last year by throwing Ulbrich into that. But yeah, that would have been the move. Firing Saleh a full year ago and then hiring Vrabel last year. First down Jets? I don't know. He's short. I think he's just going to be short. It's going to be 4th and inches.
I'm going to come right back because I think my video froze.
Gotcha. Glenn saved his ass by committing to the tank and mainly starting undrafted free agents. Moron. See, I want to believe that, but like players and coaches, they don't believe in that philosophy of tanking. As fans, we can root for it. Even possibly ownership might want that for a quarterback that they believe in. But players and coaches generally don't believe in tanking because it's ultimately their jobs that are usually on the line. Trust the process, guys. Big ships turn slow. Yep. All these corny ass sayings that we have to listen to all offseason. How we're built for this shit. We're going to be a team that we're going to be proud of. Remember that one? Aaron Glenn said this was going to be a team that we'd be proud of. Meanwhile, we have no interceptions on the year. Worst December in football history. Real team to be fucking proud of. I mean, I think we all want to buy in the like. We all want to see the team win. We all want to root for the team. We all want to see good football. And I used to be this type of fan, the fan that was patient, that supported every move, that gave them the benefit of the doubt, that showed up in fucking December in meaningless games. And they've pushed me off the edge with that shit. Like, I can't do that anymore. I can't blindlessly give hope and faith to this team when they literally give you nothing back. And they don't even try to, like, reach out to the loyal fans, the long time diehard season ticket holders that have been paying for absolute dog shit for 15 years now. Like, try to do something, give back, give out some jerseys, like fucking something. Like, we're trading players every 2 to 3 years. You can't buy a jersey anymore. Like, the team could have some good faith and try to give back to their loyal fans, but they don't do that. They don't want to do that. So that's why rooting for this shit, supporting this shit, like, until I see results, it's impossible. Like, I can't give them the benefit of the doubt anymore with certain things. You think Rex would have gotten better production from our team this year? I do. I actually do. Because at least from a culture perspective, and this was another thing I was talking about in the last video that I posted, that I don't think guys wear the Jets uniform anymore with any sense of pride. There's no play like a Jet. We take out, or you take out one of ours, we take out 2 of yours. Like, there's none of that pride in being a New York Jet, playing for the Jets, representing the city. They used to have that. And I feel like Rex brought that over with his own leaders like Bart Scott, Jim Leonard. They had that kind of culture where you were proud of the team. You were proud of the guys that wore the uniform. So I think Rex could have brought a little bit of that from an X's and O standpoint, or trying to build up the team. I mean, he's not really proven there. So would things have changed a lot? Probably not, but welcome back, Romeo.
So did I hear that stat by the announcer correctly?
What was it? I got the volume on low.
Chad, make sure you tell me if I heard this right. That no team has ever had a leading receiver that didn't reach 400 yards.
Oh, my God.
So Garrett Wilson is still a leading receiver.
What's he at right now?
I think they said 3 something.
Wow. We're going to make history on both sides of the ball for all the wrong reasons. I got to check this now. So I was a season ticket holder my entire life. My dad started in 82. I started going to games around 93, 94 when I was 5, 6 years old. And this current season is the first one that I have not been a season ticket holder for.
Yeah, Wilson's at 395. So he didn't get to 400. He played 7 games, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
History maker, unless A.D. Mitchell has a huge game, which he will not, I assure you.
Like, I actually can't believe that. We can't even get a receiver with 400 yards.
It's insane.
Yeah, Garrett, 395. Mason Taylor, 369. Breece Hall, 350. Fucking pathetic.
No team ever. So basically every team has had a 400-yarder, at least, for this season.
Has there ever been a team that's had a quarterback or not had a quarterback throw for 2,000 yards or even 1,500 yards? I'm wondering about that now. Because, yeah,
right?
we got
find like all kinds of stats that.
Yeah, we got Fields at 1,200, Tyrod a little over 700, Cook at 600. Our 2 highest quarterbacks with completion percentage this year. Guess who they are?
Breece Hall.
Yep.
And then there's a.
Come on, you could get the other one.
I can't remember. Oh wait! Yes, I was just about to say. Yeah, that's right.
Tired of the Campbell comparisons. Right. Glenn isn't going 9 and 8 next year. Like Dan's second year, only 5 coaches were this bad year 1 and made the playoffs. Yeah, a lot of people are trying to compare apples to apples there. That this is going to be the exact same situation with the Lions. Like, no.
By the way, like,
I just don't think Aaron Glenn is Dan Campbell.
I was never really high on Dan Campbell to begin with, and you're seeing that this year, are you not?
Yep.
A little bit.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Ben Johnson was the guy.
Certainly looks that way. Team looks completely different.
I think he's ridiculously overly aggressive as a coach, Dan Campbell.
Yeah, a little too much. But I'd rather that than what we got.
Yes, I'll take him. I'll take him over this 100%. But yeah.
We got Steeler fans coming in here talking smack. Hey, I'm a Rodgers guy. I'm rooting for you tonight, so
I don't care. I'm rooting for the Steelers. I don't care.
Like, why do Steelers have any animosity at all towards the Jets?
You need to worry about the Baltimore Ravens.
We know
we don't care. We don't care.
Don't start making me a Raven fan tonight,
right? You know what? Yeah, go Ravens. Just for that stupid ass comment. Who cares?
I've got Sam to root for anyway. I don't even care about Rodgers anymore. Sam's my OG.
How do you have that hatred for the Jets?
I don't know how anybody can hate Jets or Jets fans, like, other than maybe the Dolphins, just because we got division rivalry, Patriots,
division, or Giants. Well, even the Giants, like, it's like little brother, you know.
Yeah, we are the little brother. Like, we can't even deny that.
But what is Steelers fan like? You have more concerns for tonight, like, than hopping in a Jets dream. Like, really? Come on.
The players they have are losers. Sauce is still a loser. We have to draft guys that they love to win and have pride. Yes, but can that also be coached in guys? I mean, if you have the right culture and the right coach, do those things kind of come with it? Or do you develop that in players over time? Or do you develop the opposite with a bad culture, where guys just develop bad habits, become lazy, don't give a shit, no attention to detail, another sack? Here's a good question. How many statistical categories were the Jets historically bad in this year? Glenn needs to be fired yesterday.
I think they're still finding new ones as we go. That was a nice gem by the commentator, the announcer.
Yep.
Did you see on that sack, like, two guys getting bullied? It was 2-on-1.
No, I missed it. I missed it.
They cut it off early to go to the live, but it was 2-on-1.
Did you call timeout?
They still got the sack.
All right, so you just called timeout on 3rd and 13.
Happy New Year.
Yes, we will stay for the press conference.
Oh, Lord.
I started at Shea as well. Not with the Jets. My dad did, but at least for the Mets games, I started at Shea. Glenn is worse than Gase. At least with Gase, the offense would score on the first drive. Yeah, they had the scripted plays that worked with Gase, and that was it. So at least they'd get the early touchdown. And then they would go in the tank. Stop spending money on this sad organization. They have given nothing back. Completely agree. That's why I've stopped spending my money on this organization. I don't go to games, or at least I didn't this year. Not one. I haven't bought one shirt. You can't even
buy a jersey for a current player. You can't.
No. Who would you buy? Who would you buy right now?
That you have faith is going to stay in. You got to stay on the team.
Yeah, who would it be?
You can't even, like, even if
you
get
a Membu jersey, maybe. like
if you don't have a Garrett Wilson jersey already, do you feel confident in picking one up now?
No way. He was miserable all year this year. He was miserable all year last year. It's only a matter of time before he asks for a trade or.
Nick Folk you could get because he's like a legacy Jet.
Yeah. That's a little nostalgic there. Yeah.
What are you going to get?
There's nobody.
Breece Hall? Yeah, good luck with that if you don't have it already. How about the people that picked up Justin Fields jerseys? Oh, man.
Oh, I feel bad for those people. They did it to themselves.
Aaron Rodgers jerseys collecting dust.
Well, at least we have special teams.
They are special.
Nice play by Arian Smith. Pins Buffalo inside the 5, but there's only 25 seconds left, so it's not even going to matter.
Yeah. Great play. Great punt. Oh, look at that spot he put it on.
We do have special teams.
Excellent punt.
That's the jersey. Number 28. That'll never go bad. Number 28, 74, 80, 12, 13.
I like my 10.
Okay. Little Chad. Chad or Santonio?
Chad.
Okay.
I like my 80 too.
Okay.
God bless you if you have a 95.
Why'd the Jets call timeout here?
Well, listen, slow runner. Brady Cook gives us the best chance to win. So I don't think we're going to see Hooker.
Best chance to win draft pick, you mean, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he never finishes a sentence when he says that.
Yeah. Best chance to win pick number 2. What I meant to say. I'll try not to disappear again, but I try to let people be happy when they want to be happy and be optimistic when they want to be optimistic. I try not to tell anybody how to be a fan. Everybody roots in their own way. Even some people today are probably rooting for wins just because they like seeing their team win. To each their own. But the days of me being blindly optimistic without any results to show for it or speak of, those days are long gone. Of course, Raiders are in a close game, making Jets win over the Bengals seem that much more bullshit.
And if you've been following this channel for a very long time, PT was Mr. Positivity. Oh,
I used to be.
Defend.
I used to be. I would
Bring
defend
out
everything.
The whiteboard.
Yeah. I fucking defended McCagnon for 5 years.
We need that gimmick back, the whiteboard.
I might have to do that.
But it needs to be I
could do that. I could do like a new whiteboard with like Adam Gase and Aaron Glenn comparisons in year 1, how they match up with each other.
Oh, that's a fantastic concept. That's a content creator right there.
Are there any scores even worth checking out around the league right now?
Sure, let's do it. Starting with the NBA. No, just kidding. The Broncos are up 10-0 on Trey Lance and the Chargers. Hey, let's look at Trey Lance's numbers. Just for shits and giggles. Just to see if he's even better than what we're watching.
I'm sure it's better than what we're watching.
10 of 18, 62 yards, 1 pick.
Yeah, it's better than what we're watching.
Lions up 13-0 on the Bears.
Had a feeling the Lions were going to play good today.
Rams up 16-6 on the Cardinals. Man, so many backup QBs playing today. Wow.
I know.
Raiders up 6-3 on the Chiefs.
Unbelievable.
They could try now because they already got the first pick, so they could try.
Exactly. they're gonna win that. They're gonna fucking win that game.
Did you see what the Raiders
are doing? That game.
Did you see what the Raiders are doing today at quarterback?
No, what?
They're alternating O'Connell and Pickett.
Are they really?
They're playing a 2 QB game.
God. What, so like every series? Or?
I don't know the specifics, but I'll read you the stats. O'Connell's 2 for 17. 2 for 7. Sorry, 17 yards. Oh, and Pickett 1 for 4, 3 yards. So combined, they have 20 yards with 1 pick.
God damn. Would they get that out of the Mark Sanchez, Tim Tebow playbook?
Very entertaining, the Raiders. Very entertaining. Oladukin, the Chiefs QB, 7 of 13, 42 yards. Patriots up 17-10 on the Dolphins.
Fucking Patriots, man.
Let me see Quinn yours. 9 for 11, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Hey, maybe he's the QB for the Dolphins.
Could be.
Commanders up 10-7 on the Eagles. More backup QBs. Hey, Tanner McKee. 10 of 16, 148, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Josh Johnson. Hey, 11 of 16, 100 yards, 1 pick. They're throwing picks, but look at the yards. I mean, jeez.
Everyone's throwing picks, but we can't get a fucking pick.
Let's see our QB. Brady Cook, 4 for 11, 24 yards.
Oh, my God. So, how many fucking games like that have we seen this year?
Oh, too many. Too many.
24 yards passing at the half.
At least every other week, it
I'm
feels
so
like.
sick of this shit, man.
Khalil Herbert leads the team in rushing, 7 for 28. Can you guess all 4 receptions we have? Who has them?
Ooh, okay. Let's think. All right, Mechie had 1.
He actually has 2
Oh. Okay.
for 13.
Fuck, who else am I missing? Did Mitchell get 1?
Nope.
Did Rucker get 1 before he got hurt?
I think he got hurt.
Yeah.
No, he didn't get 1.
Who did I miss?
Isaiah Williams has the other 2.
Oh,
For
damn.
11. Our team MVP.
I have never been this checked out of a season already.
Listen to Trubisky's numbers. 15 of 19, 169, 2 touchdowns, rating of 138.8.
Of course.
Ray
lighting us up.
Ray Davis, 10 of 57.
Of course.
I didn't even know James Cook has 2 carries. Why is he even out there? Get him, sit his ass down.
Yeah, that's weird. Did they really? Just social media just posted the punt.
The Bills have 9 guys who have caught a pass. 9. Let me see. That's just social media. Brian Costello. This is a great tweet by Brian Costello. Sometimes I wonder what the Jets actually do at practice.
Same. We just know that it's great. Whatever
That's
they
what
do,
we know. It's great practice.
It's always great. We just don't know exactly what they do. Jets have been outscored 174-46 in the last 18 quarters since beating the Falcons. Yeah, glad all that positive energy and momentum really carried over. Right?
Holy.
Culture changing. Kevin Dance, appreciate you on the super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody for sticking with us all year. Shout out to you, Tyson, everybody that's been holding it down. I've been struggling a bit with just hours and even just finding the motivation to fucking talk about this team when they're like this. I mean, in spite of what many of you think, I really don't get joy in shitting on my team or talking bad about them. It's not fun for me to talk smack about the Jets, but reality is reality, and their reality is a joke.
Hey man, if you're serious and Friday, if you're free, if you want to watch like good football.
What time does the game start?
Let me double check. That is 7:30 p.m.
If I can find a way to get home in time, I would definitely be down. Just not sure if I'm going to be late or not. Diego Pavia in the second round. We getting more. I don't even know if I want a quarterback anymore. Like, I don't even know if I want to take a quarterback.
But like you said, take a QB, sit.
Yeah, he shouldn't play under Glenn.
Nope, don't play.
Yep.
And then the next guy, that will get him.
Yeah, let the next guy decide if he wants to actually play him, trade him, draft another quarterback, have a competition, back-to-back first-year quarterbacks or first-round quarterbacks. You could do that too.
I think Pavia is going to slide and go very late. I don't think that's a second-round pick because he's too short.
Boys are legends. Hope you guys have a great year. Thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate that. Hope you have a great year as well. Keep getting all these messages popping. I hope you guys aren't hearing all the audio. You probably are.
No,
trying to figure out a way to mute it. Oh, you know? Okay.
No.
Take Colin Cowherd for head coach. I don't know about that.
No.
Trade the number 2 pick. I mean, 5 years ago, that's exactly what I wanted them to do, is trade the number 2 pick.
What if someone like really loves Moore and the Jets don't?
Or if the Raiders go Mendoza 1, you could be potentially trading that for a team that just wants best player available. Yeah, I don't know how much they would actually get by moving down or whether or not it's worth it. I don't know who the studs are at the top of this draft class or if it even makes sense to move down.
There are some good defensive players.
Beningo's all about Pavia. There was one game I was watching like 2-3 weeks ago where he looked legit, but I definitely have not seen enough tape on any of these quarterbacks. Anybody's better than this coach, I agree.
Some good receivers.
We could definitely use one of those. Nice to see you back on the stream. Appreciate you, Steven. Nice to be back. Missed all you guys.
Ty Simpson, I don't really want.
Pavia looks like a punk.
Oh, he is a big baby. Oh my God. He was
Really?
so salty that he didn't
About
win the
what?
Heisman over Mendoza.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a big attitude problem. That's a big red flag. But sometimes you want that in a quarterback too.
Yeah, it sounds like Aaron Rodgers when he got snubbed in the draft. Carried that chip on his shoulder for 2 decades.
He's definitely going to have a chip on his shoulder for sure.
I mean, that could be a good thing.
But yeah, that turned me off. Like, what are you being a crybaby about? Like, Mendoza deserved it, not you.
Yep. Take Trinidad over Pavia if he doesn't get another year.
Did you
see
a
lot of
any
people
of those
talking
highlights?
about Chambliss. I saw a few of them.
He was outstanding. Yep. My goodness. But also, once upon a time, Justin Fields was outstanding in a big old college game.
Yep.
Don't forget that. Like, you got to judge these games with
that game.
Yes, exactly.
We were live for that game.
100%. Not saying he's not going to be good, but
yep.
Be careful how you judge one game. Be careful. But yeah, very talented. He is small too.
Gase's last year, someone did a video covering Spice Up Your Life as Fire Adam Gase. What should Glenn's song be? That's a good question.
I'd have to think about that.
I mean, you legitimately could go with the Titanic theme song with the big ships turning slow. I mean, you could definitely make something out of that, I think, for Aaron Glenn.
Oh. Maybe the chat will come up with some good ideas.
Thank you, Ange. Appreciate you. My beard looks better than Baker Mayfield's now. What's the secret?
Wow.
I trim it. Did I show you guys the other update? I think I showed you guys, right? I finally made the decision to go bald.
I don't think you know. You didn't do that. Wow.
Yeah, finally,
what a
finally
revelation.
Did it. Yeah, wow. Finally did it. Right?
Wow.
I feel like I have the head for it. It's kind of symmetrical. But yeah, it was just.
You look at Brandon Tierney.
Yeah. I wasn't having time to get haircuts, and it was just getting out of control. And I'm like, I think it's finally time. The hairline's receded far enough, so I was ready to make the move.
Or Salicata.
Oh, I don't like that guy. He's annoying.
Oh. There you go. I like Phoenix's comment right there. My heart will go on, turn to, but Glenn must be gone.
Oh. Oh, I might have to make that. That's crazy. That would slap. That would actually slap. Thank you for remembering that, Oscar.
There's some good ideas in here.
Yeah. I can still sling it a little bit.
I've seen PT sling it on the grill.
Yeah. Haven't barbecued in a while. Definitely on Aller. Josh Allen's size with a gun and can run.
Not in love with him. He needs a lot of coaching.
That's why, like, if you are going to take somebody that's ultimately going to sit, does it have to be with pick number 2, or can you find maybe a diamond in the rough in round 2, 3, or 4, let that guy sit there, and then let the next coach probably the year after decide whether or not to take a quarterback in the first round, or if he's got something to work with from this past draft?
Tell me if I'm crazy, but I think the thing that I like most about Mendoza is I think he could overcome bad coaching.
You think?
I feel like he has it in between the ears. Like
I feel like he would have been a perfect Jet then, but
whereas Moore, I think needs more coaching and seasoning. Where I think it's Mendoza's going to be good to go. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're gonna hear from Glenn.
I remember saying the same thing about Josh Allen when he came out. Oh God, this should be good.
Defensively, we got to tackle better. If we do that, we'll be just fine.
We're allowing them to do what they do best.
We tackle better, we're going to do just fine, PT.
He said we're allowing them to do what they do best.
Yeah.
So what did you do all week in practice? What did you talk about in practice?
He's so funny.
We have not done the Titanic watch yet.
That's the gimmick.
That's been a stream that's been like 6 years in the making.
Damn.
Maybe that's why the Jets don't turn it around. We haven't done the Titanic stream. The Titanic
Big ships turn slow, and so does this watch along turn slow.
Really does.
Yeah, and I don't care about Mendoza's like goofiness. All like you've heard him talk, right? Have you seen
Yeah.
He's a little goofy, but I think that's like charming about him. It's funny.
Yep.
I think his teammates like it. His teammates love that guy. They love him. So.
Seems like a good kid, good leader. Romeo, I'm going to Raw for the first time Monday. Have no idea who any of these guys are. The last time I've been to an event, Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Wow.
That's great.
Wow.
I used to love going to like the house shows back in the day at Madison Square Garden, Continental Airlines. Used to love doing those.
There's a big rumor going on that a guy from the Attitude Era is going to make his return on Monday.
Jericho?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I remember I heard about that a few months ago, but I didn't hear any updates on it.
Very strong rumor he might be there on Monday.
Okay. PT, you still have the girlfriend. Indeed, I do.
Wow.
Otherwise, I would not be streaming from where I'm streaming right now. I'm ready for Hollywood. I look handsome. Oh, I appreciate that, guys.
Good.
I needed I needed the confidence boost for the new year. And I got the birthday coming up. Turning 38 this week. Feeling old as fuck. So
wait, when's your birthday?
Wednesday.
Happy early birthday, PT.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh my!
No way. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. Oh my God.
It's negative yards, man.
Just end this season. Aaron Glenn just completely lifeless.
They did the same move they did earlier. Same play.
Yep. How did he not get that? What's Herbert doing? Herbert was hugging him.
No push.
Supposed to push him. Oh my God.
Was he tackling him?
What's the flag on?
Oh, late flag.
That's probably after the play.
I think so too. on the defense.
wow.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Wow.
But
Wow.
after the play.
Interesting. We had to beat the Browns. We had to beat the Bengals. Had to beat the Falcons.
Because normally Raiders would be like, they wouldn't go with the consensus, but this is different. You got Tom Brady there.
Yep.
You got Pete Carroll there. They're not as stupid as the Raiders of the past. You would think. But who knows? Who still knows? Because, Dante Moore he's got an allure about him. And who knows about these playoff performances coming up, if that changes anything. They play each other on Friday. And those are two good defenses. So
yep, that'll be a good game. I'm gonna try to see if I can get home.
I want to look up the numbers actually of the meeting they had earlier in the season.
I'm totally down for that. And I'm always in the city too during the week, so we could definitely meet up for a game. Totally in.
Nice.
Don't look a day under 38. Thank you for that, Mike. Appreciate it. How can you not get 3 inches? It's insane. That's what she said. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
So you want to hear these numbers?
I shine at myself. Yeah, go ahead.
Earlier in the year, Indiana went into Oregon, beat them 30-20. Mendoza was 20-31, 215, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, ran for 31 yards too. And Moore was 21-34, 186, 1 touchdown, 2 picks.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Mendoza was impressive. Going on the road in their building, played a good game. Moore was a little shaky.
Yeah.
I don't know the picks, like, whether they were his fault or the receiver's fault, so I can't tell you, but yeah. So this is the rematch.
Friday night. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get home early for that. I feel like this game's just dragging now. Like, come on. What was the flag on?
Simpson was looking for a fight.
We need more fights. Yeah, he's fallen into the same trap as Saleh and everyone else. It's just you take the Jets head coaching job and all the life just gets zapped out of you.
You see all the signs. Like I told Tyson, like, we're not doctors, but we could diagnose when a coach has lost it and has that look in their eyes.
Yep.
We're so used to
all the life,
seeing it all
the
time.
Passion, all the energy. Yeah, it just gets zapped out of you. Second you become a Jet. Kevin, is there a chance we fire Glenn tomorrow? I would say less than a 3% chance.
I was going to say less than 5, yeah.
Yeah. And the only hope I would say is if Buffalo ends up winning this game like 38-0. Not that this game should have to move the needle when you're 3-13, but clearly Woody Johnson right now currently isn't ready to make a move, nor do I think he wants to because he's got $40 million tied to Glenn for the next 4 years.
So you would be like legit shocked if it happened.
I would be. Not because I don't think it's just, I mean, it's certainly deserved.
We agree it's deserving. Yes.
But I do not think Woody Johnson's just going to eat that money and fire him after 1 year. That would be very unlike Woody Johnson.
Were you shocked when they canned Saleh midseason or after that London game?
I was surprised that they did it midseason, yeah. Because I felt, like I was saying before, that if you were going to do it, you do it in the offseason. You find somebody like Vrabel or a serious coach to try to take over. But doing it mid-season, I think, just completely disrupted the locker room. It forced Ulbrich to try to take on the job that he wasn't ready for. It just threw so many things off. And to do that when they were what? They were like 1-3, right? Or 2-3? I forget exactly what their record were. But it was early enough in the season where you didn't have to completely throw the season away. And I feel like that was like the start of that season just becoming a disaster. Maybe it would have been anyway, but who knows? Birthday is Wednesday, Random Man. Yeah, surprised about Carroll one and done with the Raiders.
That's confirmed?
I mean, all the reports have been that he's going to be fired from what I've seen. Yeah, I think him, Stefanski are the names they're saying are like definitely going to be gone. Wonder if Saleh gets another job.
I think so. I think so.
Soon enough, he will. No! Quincy, I don't think he wanted to intercept that ball. I don't think he wanted to. Tell me I'm wrong. Watch this replay.
He just knocks it to the ground. He could have two-hand caught that.
You want me to save your ass for the only interception? Fuck that.
I did not try to catch that.
He didn't want to.
Oh, he has a big oven mitt on his right arm. That's
why.
I didn't notice that. He's got a huge club.
Unbelievable.
So there's like no way to catch it anyways. That looks like a weapon.
Oh, my God.
No wonder.
If I'm the Bills, why are you even throwing the ball at this point anymore? You don't need to.
Hatred, maybe. I don't know. Trubisky's like, this is my shot, you know? I never get to play. Can I throw it? Incentives. Some people have incentives. I don't know.
Is this really going to be the final math that we might lose the number one pick because of 0.05 of a point in strength of schedule? That would make me sick. That would actually make me sick.
Did you watch that game last week with the Raiders and Giants by any chance?
Yes.
The Raiders were not trying.
Oh, no. No, definitely not.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so pathetic.
They know how to tank. Credit them. They know how to tank properly. It's a good question about Gase. I have no idea what he's doing nowadays.
He's not coaching, I'll tell you that.
Could have signed Mike McCarthy. Still can sign Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Now, do I think he's the answer? Probably not. But if you want to just stabilize the organization, you can do a lot worse. I've never seen a Jets team this bad. I mean, we have, but this is up there. This is right with the all-time worst seasons. John Harbaugh or Mike Tomlin, who would you rather have? I'd probably have to go Harbaugh.
That's a good question.
I mean, Tomlin's never had a losing season in his entire career, which is crazy. So if you just want consistency, maybe you go Tomlin, but I feel like Harbaugh has the higher ceiling.
Question.
They have to fire him. They should fire him, and yet they won't.
That's another reason, like one of those coaches is going to lose tonight.
Exactly. That's why I'm hoping whoever it is gets fired. But
can you imagine?
Even if they do, why are they taking the Jets job?
Well, that's one point. One point. But I was going to say, can you imagine if like one of them did get fired and the Jets say, we're good?
I could see that. Yes, I could. I could see that.
And then it comes out like through leaks. Oh,
Yeah.
So-and-so was interested in the Jets job, but the Jets job was taken.
Well, I mean, Harbaugh took the Chargers job. What was that, like 2-3 years ago? And then Sean Payton with the Broncos. We could have fired Saleh early and just said, you know what, fuck it. We're going to get a legitimate head coach in here. But we chose not to. There were signs early on, year 1, year 2 with Saleh. Like, he might not be the guy, but we ignored him. We're going to do the same fucking shit with Aaron Glenn. And I'm sure that Tomlin or Harbaugh or somebody else is going to become available. Gruden maybe comes back into coaching. There's going to be plenty of options, and we're going to get none of them. And then finally, when we do fire Aaron Glenn, that'll be the year that nobody's available.
Hilarious. Screw the money. Woody Johnson got money, bro. Screw the money. Who cares?
Like we were just talking about, they've raised ticket prices for the last 5 years. They've got plenty of fucking money, all the PSL money, all the TV money that's coming in. They are fine.
This guy's not hurting. It's like the Yankees being penny pinchers.
Yep.
Come on. 28-0. Come on. Make it as bad as possible.
That's what I'm hoping. Come on.
What the?
What? Wide open, 13.
Look at Gabe Davis. They threw it to the wrong guy.
Come on, you got to go for it. Go for it. Let's go. Close out your stadium the right way, Buffalo. Put it on us.
I think, did one of our guys hit our... Yeah, we just hit ourselves again. Did you see that in the back of the end zone?
No.
Two Jets collide. That's why...
No, of course. I was wondering why 39 was on the fucking ground.
He got drilled by his own guy. I
Oh
couldn't
my
see the
God.
numbers. We love to do that. Oh my God. I don't think no team runs into each other more than the Jets.
That's Aaron Glenn's system right there.
He drilled him. If you're watching in the chat and you can rewind it, you'll see it. Drilled the shit out of him.
Oh, Matt Prater's out with a quad injury. So that's why they're maybe not going for the field goal.
Oh.
They'll get this. They'll get this.
Oh, yeah. We both said it at the same time. We know.
Play action. Trubisky all day.
Look at
what a catch.
Who just got
fucking
mossed?
Him. He just got mossed, bro. Oh, my God. And he dug it on him. He did the Braylon Edwards Dougie.
Bro.
Oh, my God.
Who just got ridiculously mossed like that?
Yeah, who was that?
And they got to go for two because they don't have a kicker.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, run it up even more. Let's go.
Oh, Taylor. Of course it's him.
Jesus.
He stinks. Jasir Taylor, he's awful.
How did he even catch that? Oh, my God.
Keep Davis.
Respect.
Whooping our ass. Good dance.
Oh, my God. What an embarrassment. If the Jets get an interception on a 2-point conversion, that still doesn't count as an interception, right?
But we'll always remember, PT. We'll always remember.
2-point conversion's good. 29-0 Buffalo.
The commentator was like, someone tell Aaron Glenn, they're not trying to run up the score on you. They just don't have a kicker.
Yes.
29-0. Keep it going.
Crazy.
Pile on.
We're being walked down by a backup quarterback. And it's not the first time this has happened either. Never seen a Jets team this bad. Wait till next year. It actually could get worse next year. It really might get worse next year. But yeah, it's still all Aaron Rodgers' fault. It was all his ego and trying to come back from those injuries and trying to be a team leader. This locker room did not need that. Definitely not. Agree with you. There's zero chance they eat $40 million, which is why Aaron Glenn will be back.
All right. Enjoy it.
We haven't had a winning season in a decade. I'd be all for Tomlin.
Because what's going to be the excuse next year? Oh, the Jets don't want to eat however many millions left. What? It's just, it's going to be the same shit.
You have to. Otherwise, you're just going to keep flushing seasons. Yeah. You're going to flush seasons. You're going to flush talent. You're going to flush draft picks.
Well, I can't waste my money.
It's inevitable that Woody Johnson will not do the right thing. I wonder if he's going to meet the media this week. Give us the same fucking bullshit speech that he's given us the last 10 fucking years. Fans deserve better. Well, fucking do something about it, bitch.
If we could just complete a pass.
Just hope the team shows up today.
Yeah, what are we going to say next year? Oh, well, Glenn has to come back for year 3 because otherwise it costs them this X amount of money. Has to.
Would he intentionally tanking to move the team to London? Wouldn't it be crazy? I could see him doing that.
Take him. We're not going to the games anyway. Take him there. Let London.
Yeah, we can watch him the same way in London that we
exactly. Let London get the misery too. That way we could all commiserate together in misery.
No veteran and established head coach would want to work for Woody Johnson. Yeah, unless he overpays, blank check, full authority, probably not going to happen. I even said before the season, I would sign up for Rex because at least it would be entertaining. It might not be the team that we want or the complete culture turnaround that we want, but at least it'd be fucking entertaining, other than what we had to sit through all year. At least he'd have a little bit of pride in being a Jet.
The defense at least would have some pride,
Defense would be aggressive, blitzing the fuck out of quarterbacks. If you give up 40, at least you're just getting burned.
What's a blitz?
What's an interception? I don't know these things anymore. Everything I thought I knew about football, I don't know anymore.
100%.
Yeah, he has been out of coaching for a bit, but he's still involved with football, though, doing all the pregame shows and everything else. 304-73 on the yards. I don't think we did the team stats at halftime.
Oh, the team stats. Oh, this should be interesting.
I don't even think I want to know.
Look at this. Well-oiled machine.
Who's this on? Aaron Glenn is just completely checked out.
They say
he
Max
is
Mitchell.
Completely checked out. Yeah, Mitchell.
Finally gets a snap.
Wow, pulled off the field after a penalty.
He looks pissed.
Glenn looks like he's about to fall asleep.
Multiple weeks in a row.
Like, he actually looks like he's ready to fall asleep.
That's what he does. All right. 20 first downs to 4.
Oh, my God.
Well, here's another Drake May highlight.
Oh, nice. Boom.
Yeah, yards you said 304-72. Passing 192-25.
Wow.
So bad.
Wow.
Rushing 112-47. Them, of course. Good Lord.
What the fuck is that? Like, we can't even complete fucking screen passes at this point. Losing 29-0 to the Bills' fucking backups. How can Woody Johnson be watching this shit and say, okay, let's run it back for another fucking year? How?
I'd love to see Woody Johnson watching this. I'd like to be a fly on the wall.
Like, 3rd and 15. Another quick screen. And they lose 4 yards.
What are all these plays behind the line of scrimmage?
What is this? What the fuck is this?
This is on Angstrom, too. Like, you don't trust him to throw it downfield?
It's on all of them.
Guys, the loss is secure. Call some plays downfield.
Or put fucking Hooker in the game.
Do that, too.
If Brady Cook can't throw the fucking ball past the line of scrimmage, put Hooker in the game.
It's okay. We lost already. It's over. I'm not going to come back. You can actually try now. Good.
I don't think there's any Jet fans in the seats. I think we saw one at the start of the game. Glenn should get torched post-game. Sick of this shit. Blown out by backups. The worst December in NFL history. We lost by over 100 points in December. and Aaron Glenn's going to keep his job tomorrow. Woody Johnson's going to tell us that everything's fine. We need to be patient. We deserve better, but we still need to be patient.
And you know something? We could have the worst January ever too if we had more games to play. We could get that too.
We absolutely would.
We'd already be off to a hot start.
I wonder if this could be the worst 5-game stretch in NFL history.
Finding new ways to make history.
Every week it's something else. He's a total fraud. Every word about what he said this offseason, about changing the culture, a team we'd be proud of. Talked such a big game this offseason.
Proud of.
Even if Glenn comes back next season, do you honestly believe that his team can win more than 7 games? No. I mean, that would probably be the ceiling, right? 5 to 7 wins. I don't think anybody's expecting
same ceiling I had this year.
Exactly. So then what are we doing? Like, is that really where the fucking bar is? That as fans, after not making the playoffs for 15 years, we'd be proud of a 6 or a 7 win season just because it was progress from the year before? The bar is so fucking low with every aspect of this organization.
Yeah, they think this team is going to improve just from changing the assistant coaches.
Yep.
That'll do it.
You should go up in the draft order. The worse you get your ass kicked, we would be number 1.
I think you might be onto something there, Jason.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, if you lose by like 30 plus, like that has more weight than like a couple close losses, right?
Bro, you can't convince me the Raiders are a worse team than this. You cannot.
No, I don't think so.
They're doing that shit on purpose. We're actually trying.
Do you think if the Jets won 1 game this year, Glenn would be back? Most likely, yeah, because of the money involved. The only thing that I think maybe would change that is not necessarily the record, but if you had that number 1 pick, that might be your only avenue towards getting that coach that you really want. And so if behind the scenes you know that somebody's interested in the job because you have the number 1 pick, maybe that would push you towards firing Glenn. But picking 2 or 3 or wherever they're going to end up now, I don't think anything's going to happen.
Bruh, and then how close they were to that. Just the Folk field goal and then the special teams pulling the game out of their ass.
Yeah.
That's literally all it is.
They could have been winless this year. This could have been a winless
That too.
Season.
Well, Nick Mangle's spirit was not going to let that happen.
Yep.
He won that game.
And that was back-to-back weeks when that happened. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Not a
I can't watch this.
jet.
Look at that gap. How does that fucking happen? Did you see that?
Yes. Hilarious.
In both directions, there was nobody within 15 yards of Keon Coleman. Over the top or underneath, there was nobody within 15 yards of him. How does that fucking happen? Mitch Trubisky is going to have more passing yards this game than we've probably had in the last 3-4 fucking weeks. I am so sick of this shit, dude. Would you have fired Parcells when he was 3-12 in 1983? What?
Wow, fumble.
Jets got it?
Yeah. I think he's down.
Of course.
He's down.
Yeah, he's down. Definitely down. Anytime the Jets get a takeaway, you know there's something to look at. Totally down. Totally down. But Aaron Glenn is not Parcells. Aaron Glenn is not Dan Campbell.
He has the arrogance of them.
He does. It's the worst 5-game stretch. We will be first team to lose 5 straight games by 23 plus points in NFL history if the score holds.
I'm telling you, we keep finding new ways to make. We're learning new stuff as we go on. How terrible this team is.
In NFL history to lose 5 straight games by 23 plus points. Take a second and take that in. And if you decided to re-up your season tickets, again, take that in. And realize that your owner doesn't give a fuck. Last year with A-Rod was not this bad. Not even close to this bad. I don't even think the first Gase year was this bad.
A-Rod made it entertaining.
How is this team this bad? Because they don't care. They don't give a fuck. There's no effort. There's no coaching. There's no talent. Fewest takeaways in a season since 1940.
1940.
The next lowest total was 7. The Jets have fucking 4. It's 1940, bro.
1940.
It's 1940.
That's like the 4th thing we've learned. They keep coming up new ways to tell you how garbage this
We need a list of all the records we broke this year.
Holy shit.
For incompetence.
You got to write this down.
First down, Ty Johnson. This game is legitimately heading towards possibly getting Aaron Glenn fired. I think we're 3 touchdowns away. You give me 50-0. How does Woody Johnson talk to the fucking media tomorrow and justify bringing him back at 50-0 against backups?
Even 40-something-0.
2 touchdowns away then. Pour it on, Buffalo. I can't do games like this anymore.
The defense is getting shredded by backups, people.
Fewest takeaways, no interception, every player regressed. But yes, Glenn, you can come back next year.
That's the thing. Like, people got to understand that about us. If the record was the same as it is, but we saw signs of players making plays, of players getting better, developing, or,
then it's different.
Closer scores,
Yeah.
But still the record was the same.
Competitive football.
Yes.
Competitive football.
Yes. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's that it's so bad. It's very hard to defend. Very hard.
Not even close. These last 5 weeks, like they're not even competitive. 2nd and goal, Buffalo.
Oh, who hit him like
nice
that?
Little, nice little stick right there. Smith.
They're chanting for the fullback. They want the fullback to score. That's how much fun the Bills are having.
That's funny. Let him score. Give him the ball.
No, Ty Johnson wants this touchdown.
Yeah, Ty Johnson deserves another one, I guess. Didn't get it. Go for it. They have to. They don't have a kicker. I think 40 does it. Raiders are tied 6-6.
Doesn't matter, though, folks. They got it.
It's so sad. This is like what we're all rooting for. It's what is deserved. But yeah, this is true also. We always say rock bottom, and then they go further down. 4th and goal. Handoff. Ah, come on.
Ah, that sucks.
Damn it. That just kept Aaron Glenn his job. Fucking son of a bitch.
30-something-0 won't get it done. It just won't. You got to get in the 40s at least.
Nope.
But Brady Cook's about to miss 3 passes behind the line of scrimmage. They'll get the ball right back. Seriously.
Was that a bonus for Ty Johnson?
Did he already get it, or did he need to
I
score?
don't know. I don't know if he needed an extra one to get it, or if he got it already.
Oh, he said would have got.
Okay.
That's why they were spamming that.
I thought this was the 4th quarter. This might be a 50-point game. I mean, there's still time.
Yeah, because the offense ain't gonna do anything. Hey, let's predict the play calling on this drive.
Fun fact here from Phoenix: Parcells' point differential in that 3-12-1 season was -80. Jets' point differential after 16 games was -142.
Yeah, so you might have saw signs of a little hope with Parcells at that time. maybe some players were actually
All
playing
right.
better.
So I think at this point, somebody needs to spell it out for this person in the chat. So I guess you must be new around here. Maybe you haven't followed this channel or listened to me talk, but
Definitely.
like
Never
I'm
heard
on
of
your
this channel.
side, dude. I'm one of the few people that was not using Aaron Rodgers as a scapegoat, like many Jet fans were. So, I mean, if you want to keep talking shit, you can keep talking shit. But I was one of the few people that was actually on your side, not blaming Aaron Rodgers because the Jets organization's a fucking disaster. Yes, they are pathetic. We all know that. Our owner's a joke. We all know that. But good luck tonight.
The NY jokes.
Oh, that's right. We're on safety watch now.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we can get up to 31, quick safety, and then maybe time for 2 touchdowns. Special teams and Dylan Gabriel is why we picked 2. And Nick Folk. He didn't help either.
Dylan Gabriel. Oh.
Pick 6 could be coming. Those Buffalo hats are pretty dope. The chicken wing hat.
Yeah.
Brady Cook,
You know
Tank
what?
Commander, won't be forgotten.
I am looking forward to watching these playoff games.
I'm not.
But with a heavy rooted interest of rooting against Bills Patriots, sorry. Like, yeah. Whoever they're playing.
I'm rooting against the Patriots, but Bills I don't really mind too much.
I can't root for the Bills. I gotta see
No.
them lose too. I gotta see them go down. Anybody else could win. I don't care.
I've said it all the time, but for whatever reason, I've never developed a hatred towards the Bills. Like we've never had the rivalry, like where both teams are good at the same time. They were us for 17 years before they turned it around with Josh Allen, and then we became them.
Oh, this safety's coming. I dare you to run
feel
that
a
play
fumble.
again. I dare you to run that play.
There's gonna be like a fumble. There's gonna be a snap that goes over Cook's head. There's gonna be like something stupid that's happened here. Holding in the end zone. All right, another handoff.
Did you catch any of that game yesterday with the Panthers Bucks?
Yes, I did.
That ball was flying all over the place with the
Yep.
rain.
Yep. And of course, I needed the Bucks 2.5 in my pool.
Huh.
Yeah. The ending fucking just killed me. God, that feels like such a long time ago. Aaron Glenn dancing after the Will McDonald blocked field goal touchdown.
Man.
That really might have been his only highlight this year.
Tampa still found a way. Some interesting play calls. Oh.
No? Did the fumble happen? I think we got it.
Down. 4th down. I told you. The most obvious 3 and out ever.
Well,
They didn't
looks like
they didn't try.
No. It looks like we're going to be... Oh, that ball... What are they saying? Is forward progress stopped? Oh, come on. Whatever. It looks like we will be 1 quarter away from going an entire season without an interception.
Delay a game.
Yes, you can blame Aaron Rodgers. He got bullshit personnel hired. The Jets finally cut Lazard and got Saleh fired, and the defense completely collapsed after that. All right, so why is it that he went somewhere else and that team is playing for the playoffs tonight? Meanwhile, the Jets have gone completely backwards still. Nothing has changed, and we're still a joke of an organization with 3 fucking wins, with no culture, no leaders.
He got Saleh fired. What? I don't get that part. He got Saleh fired.
I don't think he actually wanted Saleh fired.
I don't think so either. I think Saleh got Saleh fired. How about that? How about that concept?
And then they also could have made the decision to fire Hackett after the first year, even when Rodgers was hurt. They still could have made that call. Clearly, Hackett wasn't coming back this year, and Rodgers was still willing to come back. So it's not like he had to play with Hackett. just because you decided to acquiesce to everything that he wanted and you gave him everything that he wanted doesn't mean that like he was demanding these things, as like Rossini or I think somebody else tried to report. That there was nothing out there that said like, oh, I have to have Alan Lazard or I'm not coming to the Jets. Like, certainly you take input from a Hall of Fame quarterback with guys who he's comfortable with. I don't think there's anything crazy about that.
Can I just see what the chat thinks? Because we mentioned it earlier, but I didn't see the chat. If you had to choose between Tomlin or Harbaugh, who would you pick? Type it out in the chat. Tomlin or Harbaugh? I'm just curious what the chat thinks. Better coach.
It's got to be Harbaugh, right?
I think an argument can be made for both, honestly.
And then this part too, him lying to the fans. Right? This wasn't a rebuild. We all knew it was. Harbaugh. Oh, we got a Tomlin. Adam Gase.
Either. I like the either vote.
But that's yeah. I mean, either one completely shit on everything that we've had. So
yes.
See, I did like that. I did like that part though.
Yeah.
The shove?
Yeah, because
like stay focused. Yeah. We're up 2 touchdowns, but we haven't won shit yet. We haven't done anything. Like, why are we so fucking excited? Like, stay focused, lock in. That's what that was about to me.
No, and then didn't that also have to do with something that like something about a 2-score lead?
Well, yeah, I think they just went up like 14, right?
No, and then like Salah was like, get us like a 2-score lead, and then Rodgers was like, there you go, like there's your 2-score lead right there.
Okay,
that's something to do with that also. Yeah. So that was like him shoving him, saying, "I told you, there we go, you got what you wanted."
Yeah,
I didn't think it was like malicious. You know what I mean?
I don't think so either.
It was in good nature.
Tomlin, if you want to be solid and 9-8 every year, I mean, I would take 9-8. They're both on fraud watch.
What are we?
Our owner called Adam Gase Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, wait, what was that?
You don't remember that line?
Remind me.
I got to find the exact quote now.
Wayne Gretzky.
But I want to say it was Chris Johnson that said it, not Woody Johnson. I need to find the exact quote.
Run up the score, Buffalo. We are here week 18 rooting for Buffalo to just get as many points as possible, just to not score any, just so it just looks as terrible as it can be.
Yeah, Chris Johnson used the Wayne Gretzky quote about Adam Gase. He's coaching to where football is going.
Oh, that's the part I remember.
To paraphrase Wayne Gretzky, he's coaching to where football is going.
What was Gretzky's original quote? I don't get it. Where hockey is going?
I guess.
Okay, so I remember the line. I just didn't know that it was associated with Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
Man, what a quote.
Yeah. Using fucking Wayne Gretzky's name in any quote comparing to Adam Gase is just
What's better, that or we're built for this shit? And by better, I mean worse.
I think Aaron Glenn might take it, honestly. Saying we're built for this shit and then coming out with 3 wins this year, getting blown out the way you have the last 5 games.
Glenn's had so
completely
many
lifeless.
We have coaches, like our coaches are really good at getting quotes than they are coaching. Yep. Salah had them, the receipts.
Yeah.
What else Salah had? Good week of practice. Great practice.
The Hard Knock speeches. Remember those?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What was the one he had about the eagle and the hawk?
Oh.
Oh my God.
That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Got to look at the tape.
We're just going to soar so high that the haters just fall right off.
All gas, no break, of course.
Gas, no break. Of course. Man.
It looks good in San Francisco. Not yesterday, but.
Yep.
Great defensive coordinator. Great.
Oh, here we go. Don't be so hard on Glenn. It's only year one.
Is that sarcasm or is that serious?
I hope so. I hope so. Absolutely love both teams going with the 2010s unis. Feel for you guys. Jets' effort has been pitiful. Go Bills. Good luck in the offseason.
Oh,
Good luck to you guys as well. I'm not
don't make me root for you. Just being so nice.
That's what I was just about to say. Oh my God. Ty Johnson.
There we go. All right. One step closer.
Let's go.
One step closer. Ty Johnson. They get another 100K there?
He might have. This is just so sad. But yeah, good luck to you, man. I'm not a Bills hater at all.
I do like these Bills unis. Do you?
Yeah. They're fresh.
Damn, but I do love Joe Brady. That's my LSU guy.
I know.
You're gonna make me root for the Bills? Oh, ugh.
Our options are limited.
I'll tell you, if it's Bills Patriots, absolutely. The lesser evil is the Bills.
Yeah, you got to root for the Bills if they're playing the Patriots.
That'll be an interesting playoff game. Jeez.
Right. 35-0.
Let's go. All right, let's get to 42.
I still don't think anything's gonna happen, and I'm mad at myself for even like thinking maybe this might move the needle a little bit.
I feel dirty as hell. I feel like a traitor. But I have to do for the greater good.
I know.
I have to. You have to sacrifice some things for the greater good.
I'm kind of feeling like maybe something might happen tomorrow. The Bills get one more touchdown, 42-0.
So what were you at? 3%?
I was.
Where are you at now? Did it jump up to like 10?
6. I'm at 6%.
Okay.
We doubled up a little bit. Still probably not going to happen.
To 4. We get another touchdown. What, you get to 10 at least?
10%.
Oh,
if we hit 50,
oh,
I think I'd be up to 25%.
Yeah, 20-25.
Yeah.
Yep. I could see it too. We need a pick 6 to really get things going. Really. But we only throw behind the line of scrimmage, so that's hard.
Yep.
We need one of those backwards laterals that just gets a return for a touchdown. Good for Ty Johnson. I don't got no hate.
No, proud of him. Happy for him. You think Todd Bowles gets fired? Oh. I'm depressed.
Yes, Bucs fans are not happy.
I know.
At all. They do not happy with Todd Bowles.
I mean, you're in the playoffs. Let's see what kind of
they're
showing
not.
You have in the playoffs.
They're not in the playoffs.
Wait, what?
Panthers are in. The Panthers are in.
Wait, they beat the Panthers. Oh, because of the tie. Oh, yes. That's right.
They got kicked out.
I forgot about that.
They're not in the playoffs.
I forgot about
Panthers
that.
Are in.
I forgot about that. So now it is possible
backed in.
He gets fired. It is possible he gets fired. I mean, I feel like he's come a long way from where he was as the Jets coach. But do I think he's ever gonna win a Super Bowl as a head coach? Probably not. So,
man.
Check Cimini tweet for divisional points record. I'm scared to look.
I'll check for you. You keep me in the chat.
Did I hear you right? We do not root for either the Bills or the Pats. Do not ever root for divisional opponents. All right, so Dante, Patriots, Dolphins. Dolphins as a kid, always big rivalry. Patriots more recently, the Brady years, always big rivalry. The Bills, I've never felt we had that rivalry with. And the fact that they were literally exactly what we're going through right now for 17 years. They didn't make the playoffs. They were in the exact same position that we were in. So I think it developed a little bit of a soft spot for me, for Bills fans, just because they've suffered for so long. So when they finally won, it was oh, cool. Team MVP right here. Boom. So yeah, I don't actively root for the Bills, but I don't hate them with the same hatred that I have for Patriots and Dolphins.
Dante, I'm not rooting for either. I'm rooting against both of them, but I only mentioned if they in the event in the playoffs that they actually play each other.
Yeah.
I'd rather see the Bills win than the Patriots. Just
totally.
To be honest.
How did we forget this quote? If you don't have haters, you ain't popping. How did we forget that one?
Yes.
That was a classic.
Oh, Samini's been tweeting like crazy. So he said, "Oh, you want to read the super chat first?"
Okay. It's so funny how this team manages to screw everything up. Darnold was trash on this team, and now that he left, he's on the best team in the NFL with the 1 seed. Laughable at this point. Yeah, it's back-to-back 14-win seasons when he's surrounded with the right people in a good organization with the right kind of culture. And he spent 3 years here with fucking 2 years of Adam Gase, no offensive coordinator, no offensive line, no wide receiver. And then we pushed him out the door the fucking second we had the number 2 pick. And we wonder why nothing changes, because we wanted to reset the clock on taking a quarterback and not have to worry about paying a contract to a quarterback for another 4 or 5 years. Glad it worked out. What does Samini say?
We just keep coming up with new shit about how terrible this damn team is. My God.
What do we got now?
The Jets have been outscored by 124 points in 6 division games this year. Negative 20.7 points per game. That would tie the 2009 Rams for the worst point differential in division games under the current division format since 2002.
Wow.
Our division kicked our ass.
Just keeps getting worse and worse. Just new records every minute. I said after 6.5 quarters, Glenn was not the guy, and I've never been more right in my life. I mean, I didn't feel he was right when they fucking made the hire. And that was coming from somebody that liked Aaron Glenn, like personally, as a fan. Like I got to meet him a bunch as a kid. I got his autograph a bunch of times. Like I was rooting for him. I wanted him.
A lot of Jets fans did not want a first-time head coach. And we only warmed up to this because of the attachment that we have to Aaron Glenn as a Jet legend.
Indeed.
Really?
I think that was the only reason fans started really hyping it up and trying to talk themselves into why it was going to work.
Because we love Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, and he came from the Parcells tree.
Right.
Darnold was trash on the Panthers also, but that was like directly right after his time with the Jets. So he needed a couple years to wash away all the stuff that Gase taught him.
The Jets versus play action this year are 32nd in the league. Last, by the way.
Unbelievable. Glenn looks clueless. He looks disinterested. Looks like he's falling asleep. Brady Cook rolling out. What the hell was that? Can we stop throwing the ball and stopping the clock? Like, come on. I want all the records.
I can't even get excited about picking second.
No.
Unless in the scenario that PT talks about where if we do take a quarterback, he just sits. He doesn't get poisoned by this coaching staff.
Yeah. If they take a quarterback at 2, I wouldn't even want him to play while Glenn's the head coach.
But then you have to get
you still got to sign
a reliable
a Kirk Cousins or somebody like that, somebody that would be also willing to take on that mentor kind of role.
But then this regime is going to get desperate because they know their asses is on the line. And if that QB does not perform the standards, they're going to throw whoever that young QB is into the fire in hopes of getting. Does this remind you of anything? A Jackson Dart, Brian Daboll?
Yeah,
Does it remind you of anything?
Yeah. And Daboll still got fired.
Yeah. And Dart, luckily, looks like he's going to be good. Now, he did take a few concussions that he did not need.
Yeah.
You know, those don't go away. Those tally up. Those count on your card in your career.
Yes, Lauren, I do think that's. I don't know if I would say that he would have flourished with Saleh and LaFleur, but I think that he would have been much better than clearly what we had. But it was the best thing
with
for
some
him
talent.
Yeah, or if he had Garrett to work with, even like. But you're right though. It was the best thing for him to get traded. 1,000%. Maybe the Jets would have never got it right around him. Who knows?
The prince that was promised. That's what I call him. He's promised
This
to
is what
someone
gets
else.
me. Yep.
Zach Wilson, man.
Could have had
Great pro
Jamar
day.
Chase. Could have had Sewell. Could have traded with the Niners for 2 extra first-round picks. So many would-haves, could-haves, and should-haves that we never see go in the right direction.
By the way, like
Probably.
Jamar Chase, man. Oh my God. You know I would have been crazy for that. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I
That
just
would've been
wonder if he
incredible
would ask for a trade by now. I just wonder.
I mean, if the team was still like this, then yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think maybe it would be a little bit different.
Those LSU receivers, they got a little a diva to them.
He's not going to get fired. He's not getting fired. But enjoy your Seahawks, Jose. I'm envious.
Man, what a feeling.
I don't know how they're going to justify it, but I promise you that they will justify it. They will talk about first year, not having the right pieces, things take time, we need patience, trust the process, everything else that we've heard over and over and over again. They will justify it.
And Jose, breaking news for you. You just re-signed your tackle, Cross, to 4-year extension. So
Nice.
get to protect Sam Darnold longer.
So number 2 is ours. Question now is, will Dante Moore go back to college or not? I think the question is also whether or not the Jets will take a quarterback or not with pick 2.
If
I mean,
Dante
there are
Moore is
so many
there,
holes
I
on this
think
team
so.
right now.
If Dante Moore is not, I don't think so. But
Yeah.
I think he's coming out. I think you have to look at it as a professional college athlete. You're at least guaranteed top 2 pick. Why would you not take that?
Yeah.
Even if you're going to the goddamn Jets,
Yeah.
the money is worth it alone. And you can't guarantee you're going to get that same position next year at all.
That is true. That is true. But I'm not good with it, though. I mean,
No, I'm not good with it until this. No belief
like,
in this coaching staff.
It
Zero.
feels
confidence.
too similar to 5 years ago when we were the worst team in football.
Oh,
Trevor Lawrence was sitting in our lap, and we find a way to get 2 meaningless victories and fuck it up.
that
And
Rams
it
game.
feels
Oh my
exactly the same right now.
God.
We
That
got
Rams
3
game was
meaningless wins this time
hilarious.
instead. We're going to get second best. Probably going to pick the wrong guy anyway, if we even take a quarterback. We'll find a way to ruin him. Mendoza's going to shine with the Raiders. We just know how this is going to play out.
And that's funny that the Raiders come to MetLife. Oh my God.
He's going 350, 4 touchdowns that game. You know it.
That is gonna be woo.
The question I have for this game is, if the Jets don't get in the end zone here, does Aaron Glenn kick a field goal just to break the shutout?
Ooh, yes,
So? Think so?
100%.
Does he think it's a job-saving field goal?
42-3, because I still think the Bills are going to score again.
Yeah, they will.
Sounds better to Glenn than 42-0.
That's what I'm thinking too. He'll kick it. Yeah, this is exactly what he's become. Just like every other head coach we hire. Exactly what they become. Nice run by Herbert. This is worse than watching Tim Boyle playing. Left to hire Kubiak, OC of the Seahawks, and bring his dad in as an advisor. Will Isaiah Williams still be here next year? I would think so. I mean, he's your team MVP. You can't really let him walk now. Special teams, I mean, that's like the lone highlight of the year. Like the one thing that's actually gone well, special teams. Do you guys think a coach like Bill Parcells and his demeanor would work in today's game with today's players, or would their feelings be hurt and revolt? That's a really good question. I'd like to think that somebody with Parcells' credentials would be able to come into an NFL locker room and be who he is, and players would buy into that because they know it would benefit their career. They'd have a winning team on the field, but players are different today.
That's a great question.
Players are much different today.
I think Parcells would have to he couldn't be as much as he was, but he still have a little bit of that in him.
Yeah. I think he'd have to adapt
There's
a little bit.
line, yeah.
Yeah. I like how he never held back with the media, though. Like, he would throw guys under the bus. Like, he would tell it how it was. Like, if you played like shit, he'd let the media know about it. Like, he wasn't covering for anybody, or it's just different now. 33rd team put us in 33rd place. That's great.
What are the Bills doing?
The Jets have not gotten an interception yet. Nope. But unfortunately, they might be getting a touchdown here. Yeah, stupid penalty there for Buffalo. 1st and goal, Jets at the 3. Play action, Cook. Touchdown. Lovely.
Andrew Beck. What if I told you Andrew Beck was going to score the last touchdown of the season for the Jets?
Fitting. Well, there's still 7.5 minutes left. They could get another one. Wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, wow, come on, man. No way. We got our one. We good.
Steelers Ravens. Who y'all got tonight?
Well, after that Steelers fan was talking shit, I got the
going Ravens now.
Ravens.
If Lamar Jackson's really healthy, I think the Ravens win it. If he's still like the way he looked last game, I think Steelers win it.
I just want a good game. I want to be entertained.
Just picking seconds our Super Bowl, indeed.
Going
Not
for 2, baby.
Hall was dumb, indeed. 2-point conversion. Cook drops back. Oh, nice. Nice grab.
Who?
Skinner. Yeah.
Where's he been?
Contract.
I actually caught a pass, bro.
Bring him back next year. 35-8. That was a nice little grab.
We are so back.
Oh, yeah. That was it.
Why were they going for 2? Just for fun?
I guess. It's only a 4-score game, you know? Yeah, we got to remember. It's not an instant coffee league. It takes some time. Moore scares me because he's only played 10 games. And this is also what we got to worry about. No matter who they draft, we do have to worry about interference from above, demanding that they play or not play.
I have no hope. No hope until Glenn gets fired, really. I'll root for him. Like, I'm not gonna stop rooting for I'm gonna root for the team. But
I think we're always gonna root
my
for the
expectations.
team, we can also acknowledge where they are, like, realistically.
Yeah, my expectations were low to begin with this year. Next year, forget it.
Yep.
Expectations are like 3 wins again.
It really might be, yeah.
This team, they're going to have to do a huge turnaround, the draft, free agency, for me to even think I'm not going to see more of the same.
Who do you think's the starting quarterback next year?
Whoever it is, I don't think it's going to be good at all. You could just line them up. I don't think it's going to be anybody good.
I got a funny feeling it might be Kirk Cousins.
Not good. Not good. No.
Garrett is now going to be remembered as the only number 1 with less than 400 yards. That's a crazy stat. Not one receiver with over 400 passing yards this year. That's fucking nuts.
Played 7 games.
Taking a quarterback would be absolutely stupid. I think taking a quarterback and then starting him right away would be absolutely stupid. Yes. Take a quarterback and you let him sit. I don't think that's
not stupid.
Yeah. Now, if you're saying it's stupid just because the rest of the roster has nothing, then I can maybe understand where you're coming from, but we still need to solve the quarterback.
You're picking second, and you need a quarterback.
Yes. Yes.
Like you don't.
Oh, nice run.
You cannot guarantee you're going to be picking as high as second the next year. And even if you have all those picks, you don't want to trade them if you don't have to. You don't want to trade up if you don't have to. You're already there. You're picking second. You have to take a quarterback. You have to. Now, if Moore's not there, and you're talking about like Simpson or maybe I don't even know. Then I could be persuaded you don't have to.
Yeah.
You take one in the second round or something.
Drake May is out.
They're up 38-10. Raiders are up 11-6.
Are they really? What a game that is.
I knew they could win that game, and I knew they could try.
Yep. Yeah, Todd Bowles could be out tomorrow.
They just did not want to try against the Giants.
Glenn has had that same stare for how many weeks in a row now? Jets have zapped all the life out of him. Always miss you, Sam.
You got to update that profile picture, pal. It's not purple
anymore. I know. What the hell? Yeah, he's got the Viking shirt on. How do you even find quarterbacks this bad? Yeah.
Oh, Zach Wilson is in?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Good for Zach.
Don't look.
Cooks will have a podcast next year like all the other backup quarterbacks.
God. This is...
Shame Jordan Travis got hurt. I really liked him at Florida State. I thought he would have been all right if he got healthy. Trubisky dumping it off. First down, Bills.
Yeah, don't take your foot off the gas.
God. Damn.
Go score another one.
Just trucking dudes. Did you see the way he finished that at the end? Watch the truck stick at the end here.
Oof. Who is that getting drilled?
Oh,
is that Taylor again?
Yeah, it was Smith.
Oh.
Trucked. It's a good question on the post-game show. Or the presser.
What is he?
I'm tempted to.
What is he gonna say? What can you say?
That is true. Yeah, maybe I'll just go have dinner. Rumors on X saying Glenn will be fired because of Woody. Don't get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up.
What was the worst moment of the season?
The worst moment of the season. That's a good question. Because I don't really feel like there was like a single defining play or anything like that. Like, can I say Aaron Glenn's dance?
I'd actually put that in one of the positive menu because it was just so entertaining.
Yeah, but they still fucking lost. They still lost, though.
I know. I have like two worse. I'll say number one is the end of the Broncos. Well, actually, before halftime and then the end of the Broncos game. Like all that together.
Okay.
Cannot complete a freaking pass to get into field goal range. Did not put Taylor in when it was so obvious.
Yep.
Get Fields out of the game. He can't make a throw. All we need is a damn field goal. We cannot get the yards. The pass to Garrett Wilson that damn near killed him. Did hurt him actually.
Yeah.
That, and then also the Patriots game, the Patriots blowout. Just that killed
rough.
people. That
was rough.
That broke people's hearts and souls. That broke people. I say those two things are the worst.
The Patriot game though that was in November, right? Like they were already
no, that just happened.
Well done. Yeah.
So like, no, I mean last week.
Oh, last week.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
No, say
just the absolute
close,
beatdown. Yeah, the beatdown.
Yeah. I think a lot of fans were rooting for that at that point already.
No, yeah, but like that was just.
Ugh. The last month has been a nonstop beatdown. Like it all just blends together. Like there really isn't like a play or a moment that really stands out where I'm like, oh, that's where it all just went to shit. Like it's been shit all year.
The Xavier Gibson fumble week 1.
That kind of set the tone actually. Yeah. Season didn't have to be this way.
What is if you could find it? I think I know what it is.
What's that?
The best moment of the season.
I don't think there's a best moment. I mean, Nick Folk making the Nick Folk game winner, Falcons, honoring Mangold.
That's what I'd say it is. That's what I'd say it is.
Yeah,
to me.
That did feel good. Yeah, in the moment it felt good, and then like once it set in that we just won a game that's probably going to cost us a number 1 draft pick. Like I was glad that we could honor Mangold, but you know. When is Woody's State of the Union address to the media? I would think at some point this week, but he might choose to duck and hide and not answer any questions. So, yeah, Glenn dancing still pissed me off. I don't know how people look at that as a positive moment. We lost the fucking game.
I laughed. It was entertaining. It was funny.
Kickoff opening day.
Oh, I got a really good question.
Uh-oh. What you got?
And you have to say somebody. You can't just say nobody.
Okay.
Who is the defensive MVP?
Oh, come on. Seriously?
You have to say somebody. You can't say nobody.
Fuck. That's all right. Well, it definitely can't be any of the linebackers. Can't go with any of the cornerbacks, so you didn't get a fucking interception. Pass rush was terrible. Will McDonald had what, 1 good game or 2 good games. Damn it! I mean, Malachi Moore. Like,
I was thinking him because he seems like he has like potential. He tried. Like,
you tried. You're our MVP.
The chat's saying like Briggs, Phillips. It's tough.
I mean, Sherwood wasn't very good. You could say Sauce for getting us the 2 first-round picks. Luca, thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, this is now my moment because I completely forgot about this one. I think I erased it from my memory. Aaron Glenn clapping his hands after the Jets gave up the game-losing field goal to Tampa. Yep.
That's funny.
Yep. He was happy that they were close. They lost a close game.
Who is the offensive MVP?
Offensive MVP. You could say Brees, 1,000-yard season. You could say Membu maybe. I mean, he had some struggles a little bit, but I think he's a player that's going to be around for a while. I think it has to be Brees, though.
Yeah, I probably think it's Brees too.
Or it could be Folk.
I'd say he's special teams.
Yeah.
Who's a special teams MVP? Folk or Williams?
Or McNamara. Yeah. Or McNamara. I mean, I guess because Williams got team MVP, you can go Folk, special teams MVP. It's so sad that these are the conversations we're having. Like, what the fuck? Like, no other fan base has to do this year in, year out the way that we do.
Coach of the year is our special teams coach.
It really might be. Yeah, I think Membu's got it. He's got it right up here about the culture and how he gets pissed off with certain things. Like, he's not about this shit. Thankfully, Season's over. We fucking made it, dude.
35-8.
35
score.
to 8. That's a finale.
Bring Glenn back. He scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Bring him back.
Unfucking believable. Does anybody really want to stay for the press conference? Because I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, if
I'll
you guys
do it,
really
but-
want it, I have no desire to listen to it.
Yeah, I have no desire either, but if you guys want to.
Yep, Jets did it. The Jets did
History.
not get an interception. They
History.
have made history. They have made history. Another
Wow, they
blowout
won.
loss. 3-14 record to close out the year. They don't get
You
the number one
guys-
draft pick.
And like
I
we
mean,
said,
could-
because
could
of the
this
Nick
year-
Folk field goal and
Yep.
the special teams beating the Browns, and also the Browns, remember they jumped offside? Oh,
We
man.
celebrated that.
We
fucking
found
danced.
someone who's dumber than
Offensive
us.
line was fucking dancing after that. Oh my god.
Oh, that was so stupid and hilarious.
What a
I
season.
can't listen to this shout. I'm changing the channel.
Let's go, Buffalo. That song haunts me, man. The road
And
trip.
then it gets stuck in your head too. It's like,
It does. It really
It's
does.
actually pretty catchy, you know.
It is a little bit. Like if that was the Jets thing, like we'd probably enjoy it, but we don't have anything special like that for home games.
Well, we got a Jets chant and we got the sirens. That's the Jets. First down. Well, if you have, to, you have to get a first down first.
They got to pump in stadium noise. That's what we have.
Third down. Beautiful.
And that is the
MetLife
Jets.
Stadium.
First
Yeah, beautiful MetLife Stadium traditions
Yep.
that we're gonna miss if you ever leave. You know, we're gonna miss them. Well, I can't say that with a straight face.
What exactly did we tank for just to end up number 2 overall?
Number two.
Can't do anything right. Indeed. This really does feel exactly like the Trevor Lawrence year. Tanked all year. Clearly looked like the worst team in football.
No. You can't say tanked all year. They were trying. Brady
This-
Cook
this
is when
team-
it started deliberately tanking. Brady Cook.
Yeah, but they still started the same way. 0-7 or whatever it was before they had a win.
Yeah, but that's not deliberately tanking. They were just that bad.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's all I mean.
Yeah. But they were in the driver's seat, and they still found a way to blow it. Thank God, season is over. No, we cannot get the number 1 pick. We blew it. So the Jets will pick 2. Who knows what that's going to look like? Who knows if that's even a quarterback? But another
Gonna
wasted
make for,
season.
Months of great content.
It will. It will.
BRB.
Yep. Months of optimism and hope that we'll try to talk ourselves into. Is there anybody that's actually feeling like somewhat optimistic for next year? Is this the worst season you guys have seen in the last 5 years? I would say so, yeah. Absolutely. I would even say this might be worse than the second Adam Gase year, where they were, 2-14? Also picking second? Yeah. This year just felt worse. The way the team played, no interceptions on defense, the blowout losses. Although I guess with Gase, you could say that at least that was, you ruined a young quarterback, whereas this year, we tried to turn Fields around and just failed at it, but we didn't actually ruin a young quarterback. Worst season in Jets history. It's definitely up there. It's top 3 with, Kotite years and Gase. Jets quit, awful coaching. 61 days until Australian football. All right. Thank you for that, Mike. Appreciate it. Yes, I will try to enjoy my birthday on Wednesday. Next year will be worse. Look at the roster. Yeah, it's hard to imagine any prominent free agents are going to want to come here. We do have 2 first-round picks. Who knows what direction they're going to go in there, but hard to guess what the roster is going to look like, but it's hard to imagine it being a whole lot better than it is right now. Sell the team. I wish.
By the way, still need the what did I say earlier? The Lions and the Ravens to win for that Colts pick to get 2 spots better. So the Lions are in field goal range to win the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull up the stream so you don't have to do it.
Oh, nice.
Do you guys look at Garrett's record any differently because it took him all the 17 games? Or no? You put like a little asterisk to it?
I don't think so. Unless we were going to put an asterisk around Strahan for...
Yeah, that deserves an asterisk too.
I think it evens out.
I saw that Watt did all of his in like 15 games.
Oh, wow.
He missed a game. Or he missed 2 games, I think.
That's funny, Luca. I wish we can go back and like be able to trade that game.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Right?
Hilarious. The Falcons
we could have number 1. They could have the playoffs. Everyone would be happy. But we had to fuck it up in the last 2 minutes.
Hey, at the time, we were like, yay.
At least we can now replace the phrase the Kotite years with the Glenn years.
Kotite will still remain terrible, but you just wish, that comment, you just wish it was like the Glenn year.
Yeah.
Not years.
Yep. Second Adam Gase year was more fun because it was the first year of live streaming. We did have that. That is true.
That is true. The first comment in the chat for this, I'm waiting for the press conference. Good job changing the culture. Have the Jets ever been this embarrassing?
I don't think so.
That's a good question you just put up.
Wait, where is it?
The one you just clicked on. If Moore stays, what do you do with the second pick?
Good question. I'd have to look at the rest of the quarterbacks because, admittedly, I don't know enough about them. But
you'd have to tell me that Trinidad was going to be.
I'm probably not taking anybody else at pick 2 at quarterback. So I would look at my options to trade down. I would look at some of the mid-round quarterbacks. But at the same time, again, like I really don't want to bring in a young quarterback with the expectation to play under Aaron Glenn. If you're drafting him with the expectation that he's going to sit, he's going to watch under a veteran quarterback, and then possibly play the following year, hopefully with a different head coach, that would be perfectly fine. But if you're going to let this kid come in as a rookie and try to compete to start or just hand him the job and then let him get his ass beat all year, like I don't want to do that to another young quarterback.
Isn't that so sad? Like that's what we've gotten to, because I 100% agree with you. We've gotten to the point where, yes, we want our young quarterback, but we don't want this regime to play him. We have no faith in them because we think they're going to ruin him.
Yep.
That's so sad as a football fan. It's like you're waiting for whoever's next to have some hope. Because we've seen it happen. Sam Darnold, we've seen it.
Yes, exactly. We just watched it happen.
We don't want to go through that again.
No.
So sad. It's really sad as a football fan.
Love Glenn as a Jet, but he's not a good head coach, and that's okay. He tried. He's just not ready.
He tried.
He tried. He's in over his head.
He's
not ready for this. He's not built for this. Well, Move on.
The Lions win. So we move up 1 pick.
All right, so right now, pick 2 and 16 at the moment.
Let me double check this.
Did the Jets bring in Carroll? I don't think so.
We are at 15 now, yes.
Oh, we are up to 15. Okay. All right, so 2 and 15, not bad. People forget Mark Gastineau, great, awesome player, indeed. I think most people remember Gastineau.
Well, the way they hand his number out like it's cotton candy.
Yeah, that's true. Take the linebacker. I don't trust Glenn with the young quarterback anyway. I don't know if I trust Glenn with linebackers either. Look at Sherwood, look at Quincy this year. Like, do we trust anybody on defense with Glenn? Like,
that's the thing. You're 100%. It's a funny joke, but you're 100% right. It's not even a joke.
Romeo, I got one for you.
What?
You ready for this?
Uh-oh.
If you bet $100 week 1,
I saw this.
The Jets' opponent's quarterback would not throw an interception and reinvested your winnings week over week, taking the same bet, you would currently have over $5.7 million.
So I saw this when it was like you'd have $1 million. So the last couple of weeks, it's increased even more. You'd have 5.
That's fucking nuts.
First, once you got to like 1 million, you'd have to find a book that like would
Yeah,
let you
that would
keep
accept
betting
it.
to win
Yep.
more. But yeah, the point is,
Wow.
should we all do this next year?
Yeah, first week they'll get like 3 fucking interceptions.
They can do it 2 years in a row. Why not? What the hell?
I wouldn't put it past an Aaron Glenn team.
Right?
That's actually crazy, though.
That's pathetic.
Linebacker is needed. Everything's needed. Oh, is that Glenn? He's ready?
Yeah. Built for this.
Can only imagine what he's going to say today.
Starting soon.
My dad just texted me.
What did your dad say?
My dad just texted me that Bart Scott's going off on the Jets during the postgame on SNY.
Nice.
Just ripping the organization, no identity, no slogan, nothing.
You guys all know that. And then Kane had a hamstring. Obviously, man, the game was disappointing. And the only thing that I can think about is moving on to next year.
Of course.
And taking this whole season. And I let the players down.
What?
I let the players
I
down.
let the organization down. And that burns.
At least he owns it.
It really does. This was not expected of where we are this season. And I understand that. But here's what I do know. I know the reason why I came here. And I am not going to waver from my beliefs on what I think wins games in this league. And I am very confident in myself. I'm very confident in this organization. I'm very confident in our owner. I'm very confident in Mooj.
Joke.
And we're going to work our ass off to get this shit exactly where it needs to be. And I do know
Yeah,
that.
I'm sure.
But I'll tell you this.
Now that there's no games left to be played, he can talk tough again.
It's on me.
There's no game next week, so we can
And
fucking talk
that,
tough
but
again.
I'll tell you this. We're going to work our ass off, right, starting tomorrow to make sure we get this
clown
shit right.
show.
Starting tomorrow.
Yeah, you're fucking off tomorrow.
Any questions?
Fucking
What do you
bozo.
feel like you could have done differently this season?
Well, there's a number of
my
things.
God.
And I will have a whole self-reflection starting tomorrow.
Oh, the self-reflection starts tomorrow. Graduated 18 fucking weeks to self-reflect.
To win games, you know, and that's what it really comes down to. I can nitpick and I can talk about a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, we didn't do enough to win enough games.
Okay, how do you not, with the way things could go, and you talk about confident you are, obviously, how do you not have that confidence shaken a little bit by the way things have been, particularly the last 5 weeks?
Yeah. I think you guys know my history. I've been there and I've done that. So that's why my confidence is not shaken. And I can go all the way back from my time in Cleveland to New Orleans to Detroit. I've been there and done that. And listen, I understand what everybody on the outside is saying. And and I'm going to take all those arrows, and that's okay. Right? Because I do know this. It's going to turn. It's going to turn. I'm very confident in that. So I look forward to getting back. I look forward to starting this offseason. I look forward to sitting down with Mooj. I look forward to sitting down with Woody and putting our heads together and talking about how we're going to get this thing turned in the right direction.
What do you think those conversations are going to be like between you and also?
Very positive conversations. I do that. And I'm talking about on the go forward. I mean, obviously, the season didn't end like it should. The season didn't happen like we wanted it to, but you reflect on it, you talk about it, and then you move on and what's the plan, what's the vision going forward. That's what those conversations will be about.
I'm sorry, what you said to us, is that what you expressed?
Say it again?
What you said to us when you first came out here, is that what you expressed to them in there?
Or as
That it's on you?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Aaron, is there anything you can point to this season to give people on the outside confidence that you're the right guy to turn this?
You know what? That's a tough thing. It got to be trust. It got to be faith. It does. And the thing is, like I said before, I've been here, done that. And I just know myself. Hopefully the fans know that. And I understand this season was not the way that everybody wanted it to go. And I get that. But, again, just don't let go of the rope. And just trust me And I know it's hard to say. Just trust me and have faith in what we're doing.
I know you're talking about moving forward,
Trust me,
but
bro.
Just trust him.
like,
Just
as
trust
this
him.
offseason, even
Just
as
trust
you're
him.
going
Don't
next
see any
season,
results.
losses happen to some
No,
of that.
just trust him. Just trust him.
How-
Trust me, bro.
How much will the
Trust me,
start
bro.
of the season still be on your mind as you go forward and as you try to teach these guys about how to respond to losing and things like that?
Well, the thing is, every season is different, and this locker room would not be the same, and that's just how it is. So, after every season, it doesn't matter if hell we go 15-2. Once the season's over with, you go on to the next. So the NFL doesn't care, and this is a year-by-year league. So I'm not going to let this season affect me from going to the following season. The only thing I am going to do is learn from it. Right? That's all you can do. So I'm not going to let anything that happened going on this year, affect me as far as my thought process going into next year. Learn from it, absolutely. But as far as, not wavering from my book, I'm just not going to do that at all.
What was your message just to the team as they came off the field for the last time?
Listen, I love every one of those guys. I appreciate what they've done. But obviously we got a lot of work to do. And that's okay. Getting to offseason, once the offseason starts, we're going to work our ass off, and we remember everything. So I'm going to say we remember everything.
Are you embarrassed by the way it was the last 5 games?
Say yeah.
That's a tough word, embarrassed. But I would say this: I'm not happy. I would say that I think that's the better word. I'm not happy the way that it went down. Anytime you lose in that manner, it's hard to be happy about that. So, but again, I'm not hiding from that. I'm not running.
Taxes.
Effort issue. Do whatever I got to do to make sure that we get it turned around.
One of the things you said was during the week was you were looking for compete. Yeah. So did you see that today? I mean, what
Our guys, it was not an effort issue. All right, so I don't want to go down that road. Today was collectively of we missed tackles, and offensively we didn't do enough to go make some plays. We got to coach better, so collectively as a unit, that's what happened with this game. This game was all about that.
Thanks, everyone. You Brady in his locker.
All right.
You know what? Thank God you guys told us to stay on for this, because that was the most hilarious, entertaining post
That really was.
season.
That really was. That was wow. So we waited 18 weeks to start self-reflecting. It's good to know. Why do it during the season or after some losses? No, wait till after the year to self-reflect. That's good.
Have faith and trust me.
Just trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro.
We're going to put our heads together. Me, Muji, Woody, all going to put our heads together.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody that stuck with us all year. Another season in the books. Not as we anticipated, but kind of saw this coming anyway. But appreciate all of you for hanging with us. The chat, the comments, the interactions, everything else gets us through this year. So thanks for hanging with us for another losing Jets season. This is now 11 in the books. 15 straight for the team. Hopefully this offseason can bring some positivity and some change, but you will not hear it coming from me. The next time you hear me talking positively will hopefully be sometime in September after the team wins a game. But this offseason is going to be me ripping this team to shreds every chance I get, because I am sick of the bullshit. I am sick of buying into nothing. I'm sick of Woody Johnson defending this shit. Done with it. Any last words from you?
Where's my trash bag?
One final super chat here from Gangrene David. 10 years ago, I first called into your show claiming the Jets would win a Super Bowl. I have no positivity left.
Oh.
Yeah. David was just like me. We were ultra super positive. We never liked talking shit about the team. And even David, same thing. He's got no positivity left. They've zapped it from all of us. New year, same rants.
This team sucks. I'm happy with the number 2 pick, but how happy can I be? Because is it in good hands? I don't think it is. I have no confidence. Zero confidence. Zero. Even
Aaron
with all the
Rodgers
picks,
for
draft
Sam Darnold
capital.
Super Bowl. Get ready for it.
Oh my God. Oh,
Thank you guys again. We appreciate you. And
one of my favorite lines. I'm sorry, I forgot about this.
yeah, what you got? What you got?
He said like, "I'll take all the arrows." So we need like a Let's Talk Jets logo with like a bunch of arrows on it.
That's a good idea. We have like AI design some shit.
Oh, that was funny. I laughed so hard.
Thank you guys again. I'll definitely try to get some videos up during the off season, possibly even some college streams. We got more versus
Yes.
Mendoza Friday
We need
night. I'll
something.
see if I can get home early for that. Maybe get a stream going, or maybe some playoff streams. But I will do my best to post around work and try to do some streams, some videos. But again, appreciate all of you for sticking with us through another losing season. We'll be back next year. Talk to you later. Oh, Pete. Maybe. Stay tuned. Later, guys.
Later.